Hello, everybody. It is I, Willis Whimsy, again. We are back to doing our Morrowind run again today. Same old rule set as always. Let me go ahead and pull the document up so I can make sure I read it all right. No manual saves, no created spells, enchanting, or potions, no pants left unstolen. Just good Morrowind mod. With me, Willis Whimsy. Same guy. Always. Always here for you guys. I will either run out of money and not be able to pay electricity bill or die. Those are the only reasons I would stop streaming. It'll never happen because I'll never let it happen. Nothing can stop me from reaching you, dear listener.
Well, what
All
is
right.
it?
All that being said, welcome in. I hope you're having a great Sunday. And if not, we're gonna make it better. We're gonna go kill some fucking werewolves. Let us cut to the gameplay. Hello, hello. We left off. Good old journal page. Blood Moon Prophecy. Ancient Skull legend tells of the signs that appeared before the demon god. Oh, the Horkers. We gotta investigate. They said a bunch of Horkers. Castle Karstog. See what I can find out. Let's move this. Sorry, I had like 2 idle games running in the background today. Just because that's how I spend my morning, is watching other streamers and chatting with them and playing idle games. Because sometimes I don't always want to think when I play video games, you know? Not every game needs to be as in-depth and detailed as Morrowind. We spent all this morning and last night, though, watching a good friend of mine, Ashwood Audio, do his 24-hour charity stream. And he is now sound asleep after having raised $2,100. So he is an awesome guy, and I'm very, very proud of him. But yeah, always cool, always cool. I like how these guys just watch me murder his buddy, and he's like, "Well, it's not our problem yet." Okay, now it's their problem. It's a Nordic helm. What is he wearing? I remember seeing that in the. It's always in the Satanin warehouse. Nordic iron helm. Looks way cooler than the iron in any other game. Oh no. Alright, sorry, I had to check oh, there we go, we're good, we're solid. Yeah, I think it's really funny that like they almost all died of werewolves, and they're like, actually, there's a bunch of Horkers on the shore that have died, line up with the prophecy of something. So the Horkers dying probably means that there's this massive prophecy that's being fulfilled. It's like, nah, I think the giant attack of werewolves was probably the dead giveaway. But, that's just my opinion. But we are headed to Castle Karstog, I believe. Oh shit, she summoned an ancestral ghost? That's like way lower level. Usually those fierce hags are very strong and difficult to deal with. Oh god, the weather effects from the blizzard. Oh, that's rough. It's coming through on stream alright. This game has a real problem with gamma adjustment in darkness when you're streaming it. And I've tried to account by that by using a ring of night eye and upping the gamma. Also, first pants of the game stolen. Hell yeah. We're in there. We're in our element. Yeah, even with the night eye, even with the gamma adjustment, it still is so dark in caves in this game. I don't know why that translates the way it does on stream. Atticus Ori, I may be snowblind now. Oh, I figure you're snowblind, you know what I'm saying? Welcome in, Addy. Go ahead and adjust my camera just a hair so I can see the chat. I try to make it so that if I'm looking at chat, I'm looking at you in the camera. It's actually a lot harder to accomplish than you would think, because I had to suspend the camera on an arm above my setup, and it's reaching down, and then flip my video camera feed. Anyway, enough about that. Welcome in, Addy. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a marvelous Sunday. I'm doing pretty good myself. I got my coffee, my beautiful mug, and my water. Hello, not top tier. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, well, well. Do you always lead in with well, well, well? It does work, I guess. It just reminds me of the old, like, white guy bit when, they say, like, old white dudes walk in a room. Who let this guy in here, you know? Or, look what the cat dragged in. Or, I guess they're letting anybody in these days. I love old white guy humor. Possibly because I am becoming one. Hello, Inori. Welcome in. It's good to see all of you. Oh, this must be the dead Horkers they were referring to. Sure is. They sure are dead. What you got? A Horker tusk? I don't think we've ever picked one of those up. I don't know if they're worth anything, but, you know, might as well not let them go to waste. What's this here? Berkongirik? I have to pronounce another Swedish name incorrectly. Also, yes, hello, hi. Hi, not top tier. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Vessel. Yes, it is indeed Morrowind. Our first love and our persistent love. I might run around, but I'll always go back. What the fuck? White Walker robe, constant effect, chameleon 50%. Frost damage 5 to 10 points, weakness to frost 5 to 10 points, drain health 5 to 10 points. This robe lets you become 50% translucent, but also murders you. I know that I wouldn't take it. I've done it. The enchantment is now complete. The robe, which I have named White Walker, can turn the wearer into the very essence of snow. Kick me out of the Mages Guild, will they? Now I'll show them. Oh, poor Frissa. Poor Frissa. You sweet summer child. You were just reading around this item yesterday? Interesting. It's one of the cursed items in the game. Yeah, there's quite a few of those items that are just fucked. I always think of the constant effect ring in Oblivion. And the ring weighs 0.1. And if you've played Oblivion, you know what I'm talking about. But it's a ring that sits at the bottom of a well. And you pick up the ring and you equip it to find out that it has a 150-point burden on it. So, you're at the bottom of this well. You realize that like you're running out of breath, and now you're 150 pounds over encumbered. It's pretty great. I always thought that was really clever. They should have done more with that, to be honest, but that was very cool. Mages Guild quests, yes. Yeah, the Mages
Hmm.
Guild are like... It's interesting. They're kind of like... It's just morally ambiguous, which I guess mages are generally. But, like, compared to the Telvanni, they're, like, straight-up good guys, right? Because, like, in a lot of ways, what's that political affiliation? Oh, libertarian. Telvanni are essentially magical libertarians. They believe in personal autonomy at any cost, unless you can be enslaved, which then they don't. So they're just bad guys in a lot of ways. Rules for thee, not for me type. So they're the worst of all worlds. They really are, but people love them because magic is cool, right? So, but the Mages Guild is interesting because, like, they have their own set of, like, really absurd rules, and then they're, like, super against necromancy, but also then they just become cool with it in Oblivion, and then they're not cool with it as well. And by the time Skyrim rolls around, it's like no one gives a shit. So, because mushrooms, man, you're not wrong, Vessel. Everybody likes to live in a giant mushroom if they can, myself included. I'm not really willing to overlook war crimes for that endeavor, but it is still kind of neat. This cave was a little underwhelming, I'll be honest, but the robe that we got is kind of neat. I don't think I'm going to be wearing it unless I somehow engineer a complete frost resistance on my armor. And also, I think there's like a damage health thing, so even if you did that, you would still... Let's see. We have Mantle of Woe. White Walker is frost damage and drain health. Okay. So there's no way we can avoid draining our own health. I don't think, unless you have like 100% absorb magicka or something. I have no idea. I don't know how I would deal with that. So the robe is essentially useless. Unless you're using it for a very brief period of time and have a lot of health potions, I guess. In Oblivion, during that time period, necromancy was banned. Archmage Traven was strongly against it. Yeah, I just think that's really silly, though, considering that, like it's not necromancy isn't necessarily the evilest magic. It's just that some people construe it with being horrible. I always argue that healing magic is the most evil magic. And hear me out. I have a reason. Because destruction magic can only kill you. Necromancy can bring you back. But healing can leave you in a perpetual state of pain as long as you're continuously being healed. So, yeah, think about that. These guys are still really tough for me, despite everything I've done to try to mitigate how tough they are. Ugh. They always come in like groups of like 4 or 5 too, which is like kind of nuts. Do we have Vampire Ring equipped? We do. Guess we're gonna cheese him. Oh, he reflected that. Okay, he did too. I guess I have to get them before they cast that like little healing spell on them. It's not a healing spell, it's a reflect magic. Nope. It didn't work on all 3 of them. That's rough. Well, I would rather avoid them, but I think we're going to have to fight, because if we just come back outside later, we're going to get attacked by them again. Or we'll just recall. We'll just recall. Alright, can I enter here? No, it is sealed. Oh shit. Hey, what's up? Necromancy is the unwilling control of the dead. Yeah, but like... Alright, so, under this logic, okay? The Dunmer ancient spirits, do you think their ghosts are controlled? Or uncontrolled? That guard the burial resting grounds of the... Like the crypts for the Dunmer people, right? Because as far as...
With midnight teeth and moonlight mane. I am the wolf one soul may tame, by uttering my given name. But speak the truth for those who lie, gain not the wealth beyond my eye. Answer false and evermore, close shut in my icy door. What is my name?
Say nothing and walk away. Oh my god. Why did I just get a door riddle when I try to open a flap of bearskin on a tent? Oh no. Sorry, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the bearskin tent rental. Yeah, like, the Dunmer people use their ancients, they revive their ghosts constantly, to guard their tombs. Like, that's necromancy, in its very sense. Like, whether they're willing or not, I don't think they are. Because I certainly wouldn't hang around a couple hundred years after I died to protect my ancestors, question mark? You know what I mean? It's just, it's silly. Like, necromancy's only a bad thing when it's, like, whoever's in charge decides it is. Why is this game's answer to everything 15 mobs? It's not always. It just happens to be that's the case in Solstein. We're gonna be dealing with it, though, slowly, surely. I don't know how we're supposed to get into this castle, though. It is interesting to know that there's a bear flap cave over there that gives me a riddle about some dude's name. I will have to try to figure that out later, but I don't want to do it right now. I imagine it's like a purgatory or instance of dead Sith Lords trapped in a vessel. Okay, so maybe, but again, would you sign on for the rest of your eternity, as whatever you are, to defend your dead relatives? Like, they're dead. What are you defending? It just seems silly. There is no entrance to this place that I can see. I wonder if I can just walk up. Maybe there's an entrance up here. There's an icy spike. Is this where I'm supposed to go? On the top of there? No? Okay, it's like a chimney. It's not enterable. Interesting. But there is a doorway up here. Looks like. Oh shit. Dude, he just did a fucking combat roll at me. Not so tough without your pig, huh? You tiny son of a bitch. What is the point of this tower thing here? You come inside, there's one Reichling just chilling. Nothing else. What's our journal say? I should investigate Karstag. This is Karstag, right? Castle Karstag. Though I cannot go in the front door, there is an entrance under the water north of the castle that has recently been discovered. Ah. See, a lot of times I discover that if I would just read better, I would know things. Unwelcome proclamation. Drink some water. I'm glad you like the name of that on my Discord. I was trying to think, how do I make announcements funny? And yeah, unwelcome proclamation is how I always launch myself. Thanks for the hydrate, Aku. I hope you're having a good day at work. I hope it goes better for you than last week. Oh shit. Pig in the water! I just got home. Oh, welcome back home. Yeah, we were, me and Aku were chatting earlier in Ashwood's stream because he was just finishing up his 24-hour charity stream. He wound up raising over $2,100, and I'm very proud of my boy. I didn't get to stay up all night and watch him because I did have some things to do. But yes, it's pretty fucking awesome. I was very, very impressed with him. Whoa, a wood elf. Ugly thing, aren't you? Too tall. What business you got at Castle Karstag? And make it quick. No time to talk. I'm about to launch an arrow in his face because I did not expect him to talk. Death of the Horkers. Dead Horkers? Rancid Horker meat. You've got the wrong guy. I know someone who might be able to help, though. But I've got my own problems. The Master Karstag, that is, has taken off. Gone. Don't know why. Don't know where. Don't seem like he was coming back. So some of my boys and I figured we'd take over the place. Dolk has been running the show upstairs. Moron, Toady, Master's pet. Takeover? Right. Sneak attack from below. Very clever. We even made a deal with a pack of Growl to act as muscle. Didn't work out well. See, these Growl aren't the most trustworthy. Turned on my guys and ate them. Actually, I'm the only one left and I can't even get upstairs now. Right, neither can you. See, no one can enter the castle without Master Karstag's blessing. Which I have. I figure you help me get past the Growl, I'll get you into the castle. Then you can ask Dolk for anything you want. Come on, let's move. I did not expect we'd work with a Reichling. That's fucking crazy. Awesome. Aku won a t-shirt from the raffle that Ashwood had done. I'm jelly. Oh, Aku, you won the t-shirt? I can't believe you. But I'm glad you got it. You're very deserving. Is it going to be one he's had already, or is he making a new design for his t-shirt? I would love to find out. Is it the Dirty Girl design? Because, I remember you told me about that one. His Ashwood audio. Oh, that one's really cool. I like his OG. You probably weren't in there. Or I don't know if you guys were, but they were talking about doing another t-shirt design. And they would design Ashwood like the copper tone suntan lotion girl. Having her trunks pulled on by a dog, which is Frankie. And I was like, y'all are weirdos, and I love you all. So I just figured I'd let y'all know. I think Jazzy's the one who suggested it. But yeah. Here, actually, if you're not following Ashwood, I'm going to do a shout out. I feel like I can't say someone's name 10 times without plugging them. Let me see if I can spell it right. Did I get it? Sure did. I'm a pro. But yeah. By pro, I mean I'm starting to learn how to stream. Oh my god, he just got decked. Frisch, no. He's like literally on his knee to attack him. He's so tiny. The growl cracked me up. You know, they are kind of creepy looking. On stream, it looks really dark for you guys, and I know. But hopefully you can see the red of their eyes. Alright, Krish has exactly 1 health. So we're going to need to heal him. What was our heal spell called? Anyone remember? I think it's just, yep, Heal Companion. Yes, I did win a shirt. Well, congrats, Aku. You are the most clothes-worthy individual. Very proud of you. Tree Mosher, welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. And yes, I also feel like I have 1 health. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good today, despite this week being kind of a roller coaster. But yeah, I like Sundays. I always used to hate them. They were my least favorite days. But now Sunday feels like a clean reset. I still hear something trying to attack me because of the music, but I don't know what, y'all. Take a seat, have some chips. Yeah, chips sound fantastic. I'd love some if I wasn't dieting right now. And I definitely cheated on my diet this weekend. But have some chips in solidarity for me. Enjoy them and tell me what they taste like. Describe the mouthfeel so I can vicariously live through your chip eating experience. Some ES jazz, perhaps? Elder Scrolls jazz? I don't know if I'm following here. That would be a very interesting musical genre. I'd probably really enjoy that, honestly. You like jazz? Good thing we got these exclusive restore magic potions so we can just keep casting wild open. Liviting better than dieting. Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that. I think there's like a cost benefit analysis though. And I have enjoyed the last 10 years far more than most people do. And because of that, I have to do some of the dieting before I can liviting again. If that makes sense, Tree. I'm just glad my body decided to put up with me for as long as it did. You know what I mean? Sometimes we can be cruel to the vessels that carry us through this existence. And I certainly was not kind to my own form. Thank you. I appreciate the words of encouragement. I'm not perfect at it, and I think nobody really is. But, you know, as long as you're comfortable and healthy, I think that's good. I don't believe in, like, you know, denying yourself any joy and privilege in life. It's not really a fun way to live. Those people aren't happy. You know what I mean? They'll tell you they're happy, but I don't know. People who can't eat, like, potato skins, like, I pity them. That's all I can say. That existence does not sound entertaining to me. It's to be commended or something? I suppose. I feel like everybody always says, like, congrats. And it's like, okay, well, you know what? I'll take the positivity, you know? It is funny, though. I remember years ago I told somebody I had quit smoking. And this was, like, one of the many times that I, like, kind of quit. I'd quit for, like, a couple months before I, like, seriously quit. And they were like, you fucking quitter. You loser. You gonna quit at everything? And I just started laughing. I was like, I've never heard somebody give me shit for quitting smoking in my life. It just stuck in my head because it's just so funny to me. What a take. What a take. We're getting a lot of robes. And the only constant effect ones we get are ones that really hurt us. I guess that's part of the struggle, though, is they don't want to give us any constant effect stuff. Can I just levitate? Oh, no, I gotta have the small guy with me. What's your name? Krish? Krish. I'm sorry, Krish. I'll never forget again. And by that, I mean that I will forget very shortly. Heal Companion was what it was called. Here we are. I don't know if he can actually die, considering he's absolutely needed for this section of the game. But I really don't want to find out because of my whole manual save, autosave shenanigans that's going on. I'm still amazed that I managed to quit smoking. Yeah, it's difficult, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's one of the harder things I've done in my life. I don't know. I think it's like, we're all kind of like babies or animals in a way. Like even if we're like the most intelligent, not saying I am, but we all have like these base reptile brains at the end of the day. And it's like a jingle keys thing. If you just jingle enough keys, you forget about it. You don't care about it. And then you stop doing it for long enough and you're like, oh yeah, look at that. I'm off cigarettes. How'd that happen? Like for me, I would just eat suckers. I would eat these suckers that had Tootsie Rolls in the middle. I'm sure many of you probably know what they are. But I went through like bags and bags of these suckers. I burned my taste buds out a couple times. I would eat so many. But they got me to stop. I just stopped thinking about smoking after a while. And now it's like, I've told myself that I won't go back unless it's like a cigar at a real fancy function or something. But I won't have a cigarette because I feel like that's very different than a cigar. Tootsie Pops are awesome. They're pretty great. They're pretty great. Alright, we took a wrong turn somewhere in this fucking ice cave. I baked 1 to 2 batch of cookies every night for 3 months. Oh my god. That's crazy. What did you do with the cookies? Donate them? Eat them? That's so many fucking cookies. I don't think I've baked that many cookies in my life, and I've baked quite a bit of cookies, actually. He says, except for when that bastard owl shows up and one-shots my Tootsie Pop. That's right. I always hated that son of a bitch. He shows up and he says, I'll count how many licks it takes to get to the center, and then he crunches it, and then he laughs at you, and then he kicks dirt in your eyes. You know, that's how I remember it, at least. I ate some, gave them out to people when I got confidence, says Tree. I think that's awesome. Baked goods are such a double-edged sword for me, though, because, like, unfortunately, everyone I know also is, like, dieting or trying to watch their weight, so it's, like, it's almost a curse when you bring them baked goods, because you're not gonna, like, if somebody gives you baked goods, you're not gonna decline them, you know, that's an asshole move. So... the motion of eating a cookie. See, I would be worried that I'd be pre-diabetic by the end of the process. I feel like a cookie is a lot more calories than a sucker. And you probably have to eat a lot more cookies. Wait, what did he say? What happened? Oh, okay. You should take them and throw them back at him. You probably could. I can't imagine, like... I feel like refusing a gift is is just insulting at a certain level, right? Unless it's like a really, really nice gift from someone you don't know well. And like baked goods are one of those things that it's like, you know, somebody spent hours working on this. I don't know how I could appropriately refuse something like that. That being said, please don't give me baked goods. Any of you. I'll be very upset with you. Now that I have explained that I have a hard time refusing them. Or if the gift is wiretapped. Yeah, there's a bug in my cookies. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I mean, you're spying on me through my cookie. You sound like a schizophrenic. There's a lot of Nord mead in a lot of these barrels. And while the weight is 80, or the value is 80, it's only 1. I don't need strength either. I feel like it'd be really good to use those as like a barbarian build. Just say fuck your agility, go straight strength, but... Alright, you with me, Krish? I'm a little nervous that you're gonna die, because this feels like a boss room. I thought you were gonna talk to him. You just start attacking him, huh? Oh my god. All your brothers. Oh no, they killed you! Oh no. Alright, hold on. I'm not gonna load it, but I do want to see where the autos... Okay. We're gonna die so that we can load it. I wish to see what happens with Krish if we save him. Wish I was baked. Well, you can be, Vessel. Marijuana is legal in most places now. That's a wonderful thing. Unfortunately, some people are trying to fight that, but, you know. I wish it didn't make me paranoid. And I could enjoy it like other people do. That'd be really cool. But, you know. Probably for the best. I wish I was broiled. We can arrange that. Now I want a burger. Fuck you, Addy. Why do we always talk about food on my stream? All you people. Yes, hello, Aku. You have to... I'm not going to drink unless you tell me to drink. Oh, okay. I thought you were just doing it to make me drink. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's pink with white flowers. Or is it white with pink flowers? Crunchy Man, I live in a part of the world where even the topic is taboo, so it's a lot harder for me. That's very unfortunate, Crunchy. Sorry to hear that. I feel like if what you do doesn't infringe on other people's rights, then there's something wrong with banning it. But I apologize for hearing that. I'm gonna guess maybe the Philippines? Based on things that I know, but possibly. But you don't have to confirm or deny. I'm just gonna say that. Europe. East Europe. Interesting. I'm not that well informed or educated on most of Europe. But yeah, welcome in, Crunchy Man. I hope you're having a good Sunday. It's a very fancy and good color on you. Thank you. I take a lot of pride in trying to hunt down shirts that I like that are good looking on stream and / good looking on me. Food is a common interest among Americans. Yeah. Alright, he just died again. This is unfortunate. I don't think we can keep Krish alive without cheesing. Or Krish? What's his name? Krish. He was nice to us. We're gonna try one more time. If we fail, we'll just let him die and live with the consequences. Germany and Chechnya have legalized it. Yeah, I feel Germany's pretty progressive nowadays. But yeah, I Europe has some very interesting, weird laws regarding um, slander and libel and online comments and stuff. But they're also really good about right to repair and tech stuff. So it's kind of a mixed bag, just like most Western countries, I presume. But yeah, I should definitely be able to call anyone an asshole online if I want to. Just most countries, to be honest. Yeah, definitely. I've never left the United States, so I can't speak on a lot of things because I haven't been there. But yeah, we all have our pros and cons for sure. And I think our ideas of other places come greatly from the media we consume, which is horribly inaccurate most of the time. This whole fucking chamber is filled with Reiklings, and the only thing I can say is thank God they're not on boars, because I would be so upset if I had to fight a chamber of Reiklings on boars. No, Krish. They're coming for you. Krish, they're coming for you. Get down, Mr. President. I'm standing in the way, but I don't know how long. They're doing, like, barrel rolls and stuff. Okay, well, I did say we'd play it out. We're gonna play it out. We really need to do the important things, like legalize Kinder eggs. I'm pretty sure Kinder eggs are legal. True. You guys are so behind on that. I don't know, they said that I can't access the thing without Krish. Maybe I do just have to die, you know? Oh, it's Dulk. What are you doing here? Master will not be pleased. This was not our doing. Not even Krish could have done this. He was too busy here. I was too busy here. The master's gone. Gone with the wolves. Big wolves. Evil wolves. Wolves that walk like men. Took the master days ago. No time for the fat horkers. And Dulk did none of this. Alright. Is that it? The fat ones are dead, but we did nothing of it. Is that really it? Wolf right gauntlet. And a lockpick. Not really great takeaway from that exchange. There's a big ol' ice seat. Compared to the seat. Crunchy, have you ever played Solstein, or Blood Moon as it's actually called? Because this is my first time, and I find it a little challenging, to be honest, with the rules that I've given myself. But we found enemy density to be a real issue, as Addy likes to state. Yo, getting close to the epic climax? That's certainly not how I would have phrased that, Sam, but thank you and welcome in. I hope you're doing good. I like that phrasing. Yeah, I did a lot of that in Ash's stream the other night, messing with him. The way I phrase things. It's really funny being the chatter, I'll say that, and not the streamer. Because there's a certain decorum you have to keep on your own channel, but when it's someone else's, you can harass them. I prefer Sublime Finisher. That does sound refreshing. It sounds like a drink you order at a bar. Can I have 2 Sublime Finishers? Thanks. Y'all are so goofy. you say you lack decorum? I don't know. You do not censor yourself, in my opinion, because you have a VTuber model to hide behind. And I don't mean that in like a accusatory way. It's just if your face isn't tied to what you're saying, you can say anything, right? There's a certain level to like showing your face that it's like I know anything I can say and will say might be clipped and used against me in the future. You know? To rephrase, you are coming to completion. That's right, Sam. Speaking of what I was just talking about. You need to hear me out? What sort of hear me out do you want? Do you have something in mind you wanted to discuss? This wild open spell. Oh, it's because I have Ondusi's open door, not wild open. Duh. Alright. I just can't because of my job. Oh, that's true. Yeah, there is a certain professional decorum that you have to keep when you work, I guess. I think, in a lot of ways, it's like, I don't really expect anyone to ever give me shit for streaming, because it's like, who gives a fuck? But I suppose that is something, if it is your livelihood, it makes sense that you want to protect it. Like, I have a friend who's a teacher, and he doesn't talk about most of the shenanigans he gets up to simply for that reason. And it's weird to me, because it's like, teachers are people too, you know? They have a drink, or, you know, smoke a joint every now and then and bitch about their lives. Like, we're all human. It's kind of wild that we just like have some careers that we just consider like untouchable for talking about things that are uncouth. Should report these findings to Windeye. Okay. I suppose we are going back. Recall. Oh, we have that hotkey. Correct. It's annoying. It really is. You know, as that System of a Down song says, everybody living now. Everybody fill in the blank there. Alright. I feared as much, even though those creatures could not have caused such carnage. This is bad sign, Willis. I fear we have not seen the worst. Take this. From what I hear of those growl, it will be valuable aid to you. Perhaps it will keep you safe during your troubled times ahead. Now, we'll talk about the Blood Moon Prophecy. Legend tells of a time that occurs once in each era, where a demon god will walk the land in the company of his hounds. I think we know who he's talking about. Creatures of terrible might. He is the hunter, and is coming to and is preceded by 3 signs. Eye of Glass, the Draugr Lord, Dead Horkers, Blood Scow. Now we wait for the hunter's game. A time when the hunter and his hounds preyed upon the entire tribes of men, taken to the hunting ground. The men were hunted by the hounds. The ones that died were lucky. The survivors faced the hunter himself. The hunter took only a single man as his prey. It is said, if the prey can last through the blood moon, the hunter returns to his demon realm for another era. We have only to await the hunter's plan. There's little to be done until he lets it be known to us. I have only to pray to the Allmaker that he watches over us and keeps us from the hunter's grasp. Okay. I think we're probably going to be the special boy that gets taken. I'm just saying. Based on everything in Elder Scrolls. Your little ponytail swings when you get sassy. Oh, I'm always sassy, so I guess it's always swinging. It's not my fault. I need to also I need you to know. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I was aware. This is the curse of having long hair. You must tie it or fix it, and I did not feel like fixing it because I've been busy all day. Also, Vessel says here scene. Correct. It is here scene. I did know this. Enjoy the background whimsy. We are going to continue. This is your background whimsy. Is the sky changing as we repair? This is awful. Whoever designed this game to be like, you know what the armorer skill should be like? Someone clicking consistently until they repair all their gear. We are crazy over encumbered because he gave us a Stalrim sword. But it's a really good sword, so I can't really be mad.
The blood moon is in the sky. Who knows what will befall us?
What do we do, though? What do we do? We have too much weight. I think we had some wolf and bear pelts on us, and those are very heavy, so we could probably drop them. We definitely don't need this Reichling shield that I somehow got in my inventory, along with this Reichling blade. And we'll drop our common shoes. I think that pretty much covers everything I can drop outside that sword. Yeah, we're at 569 out of 570. Look at that. Beautiful. We mathed. So I guess we really do just have to wait. He does not know what will happen in the coming days, but fears the worst.
So go ahead. What's this all about?
Barter? You only have 500 gold? You're a late game merchant. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna hit that in like now. I can't even sell him any of my like nice stuff that I've gotten. Max sale. Alright. Thanks, I guess.
The restock is complete. You've got the backup.
So what shall we do while we wait for here scene? We got some really cool stuff we could go put back up at our little house, but unfortunately, all that stuff we would have to like teleport to go use. What is going on with my back? What is that on my back? Y'all see this? I'm trying to figure out, is it the arrows that I have equipped? It looks like a triple quiver. I don't know if this is a bug. And a giant basket. What arrows do I have on? I have no earthly idea. That is unique. Okay, we're gonna go back to, I've decided, the Raven Rock stronghold. A really rad quiver. I don't know about rad. I mean, it's very extra. I suppose extra is red. I'm more of a subtlety guy myself. But, yeah. I've had so much coffee today already, but I just can't stop my caffeine addiction, y'all. It's the one drug I have left. In fantasy fashion, the more layers, the cooler. You know, I used to believe that, and I played World of Warcraft for a while, as I've talked about, and some of those designs just become completely impractical. Like, the shoulder pads in World of Warcraft are insane. They're like if a linebacker decided to put traffic cones on his shoulder pads. Like, no exaggeration. Like, try to swing a heavy object with shoulder pads with traffic cones taped to them. And tell me how that works out. That and, as you guys know, the whole metal bikini on ladies who wear armor thing. Like, I just think that's the stupidest thing in the world. I can never take it seriously. We're gonna die here because I couldn't get to my vampire rig quick enough. Oh, that sucks. Wow, this is where it put us? Alright. I'm not thrilled about that, y'all, but that's okay. It'll only take us a second to get back with recall and to start this process again. You need more straps than a Rob Liefeld. I don't know who that is. Should I know who that is? I'm gonna Google it real quick, but I'm not gonna do it on stream because I don't wanna. Oh, he's the guy who does comic book designs, but not the one. I thought he was the one who does that Superman drawing everyone's talking about. I'm not a big comic book guy, so I did not know though. Invented Deadpool, etc. That must kind of suck to be the creator of Deadpool in a lot of ways because everyone's just co-opted Deadpool and made it their own personality. I remember kind of liking him as a comic book hero villain / anti-hero, I guess, because he's kind of a bit of everything. But I had very tangential knowledge because I wasn't a super big comic book reader, and then he kind of like Deadpool kind of blew up as like an IP. It's one of those things I think that like the fan base just kind of ruins the experience for everyone, like Rick and Morty or things like that. It just like it's fine. It's just unfortunately crappy people have to like things too, right? Pokemon, etc., etc. Yeah, I think I have like 2 or 3 comic books, but I did more manga when I was coming up. I have a couple of Junji Ito books behind me because I really like horror fiction. But yeah, and I read like Berserk and stuff. I never really cared for like shonens though, or like traditional Western comics. I'm not against them. It's just I find that they're a little overdone, and everything always somehow goes back to multiverse or alternate timelines. You know, it's like once you write a story enough times, it's written. That's it. What the fuck was that? What the fuck did I walk into? They're all dead. This guy got crushed. Eric the Unworthy. I'm gonna take your key, because you were unworthy. I like the the wolf armor. I wish I could wear it all, but the fair wolf gear, morally unworthy. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. Did I just pick up all this shit? Ah, fuck! I gotta drop it now. Shift tab does not drop in this game, but it does sell all when you're dealing with a vendor. It's a nice quality of life we should change. Anyway, sorry. That's how you keep doors open for more content, such as a multiverse. Yeah, I get that, but I almost feel like stories should just reach a natural conclusion eventually. I don't understand why we would ever try to prop the door open for a story that's finished. Like, stories are supposed to have ends. I think the biggest problem is that if an IP takes off really well, people get upset because, like, what? They can't make money on it anymore. So, I'm just not a fan. Wow, that's crazy boots. Paws of the Wolf Runner. Fortify, athletic, and speed 10 points. We're fucking wearing those. That's cool. I wonder if there's, like, enough armor pieces that are enchanted wolf pieces for us here. Damn it. It picked up all of it again. You think I wouldn't hit space again, but I did. I sure did. Okay. Most comic stories do come to well-crafted endings, but why would you shut the door on the possibility of an endless story? People love their soap operas. I suppose, but like... For example, they killed off Superman how many fucking times? Like, eventually you stop caring about anything impactful once you introduce a multiverse. And that's my problem, is that when a multiverse, it's the DBZ problem, right? Once you bring Goku back to life once, it doesn't matter who dies, because then you can just bring back anybody. Death is no longer a permanent thing. The reason death is so impactful in literature is because it's permanent. When you start undoing that, or anything, because of multiverses, you start taking away the gravity and the weight of any of the stories. Anyway, let me get through this real quick. He came to the mead hall and killed everyone. There was no warning. My clan fought bravely, but they were no match. I rained arrows upon the beast and finally drove him back. But he'll be back. We were just standing there enjoying our mead. Never have I seen this creature so savage. If I knew better, I'd say the monster that did this was the old fright. But how could that be? Eats human flesh. A legend. Entrance on the shore of the lake. Covered with ice. Free to walk the lands. He must be stopped. Thirsk has no chieftain. If you kill the Uldrife Fright, you might be worthy to rule over Thirsk. What say you? Yeah, I'll kill him.
Rectifies the humors and confuses the vermin.
Alright, I gotta go hunt some dude. Okay. I mean, that's cool. I got a really cool pair of boots out of this. So,
Please speak freely.
using the godly power of life and death to bring back Krillin. I just think in any story, it's a cop-out, you know? Like, I also don't believe in murdering all your characters constantly, like Game of Thrones style. I think that's horseshit. I think that's a really shitty thing for an author to do in any setting. It's pointlessly malicious towards your readers to have them read about somebody for hours and hours and hours and then just fucking murder them just for the emotional pull. It's pathetic. I hate it. I think it's a hack writer move. Not trying to hate on a lot of authors, but yeah, I don't know. Pet peeve of mine, you know?
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
She was locked in Eric's room. Okay. What is this guy doing here? The Song of Uncle Sweetshare. Okay, we gotta buy that. We met him last time. That was a lot of fun. Uncle Sweetshare. Absolute shenanigans.
Stay as long as you like, friend. It would be a privilege to talk with you.
Please help. I'm being held prisoner by the disgusting Nord. Eric came to the mead hall to preach the way of the 9 divines. I came to preach the word of the cult and to sway the barbarians from their love of drink. That foul Eric poured mead on me. Then he struck me. I awoke in his chambers. That was over 3 weeks ago, by my reckoning. Every day he comes in to taunt me and beat me. The only food I drink if they're given is rotting meat and mead. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I guess we could travel. Yeah, follow me. We'll go back to the fort. I did not expect this. This poor lady. I mean, you really shouldn't have. Oh my god. Oh my god, what just happened? What the fuck? Oh shit! He decided it's time for the hunt! Oh, I can't hear you.
You are to take part. I have chosen only the most worthy to take part in the hunt. Carius of the Imperials, Heartfang of the Scar, the Frost Giant Karstag, and you. You have proven yourself
No,
a worthy
she's with
hunter,
me!
and so you have been given this honor. You and the others are to find your way to my hunting grounds. Take great care, as only one of you will earn the glory of facing the
I'm
hunter
really
himself
sorry,
in
Marissa.
battle, while the blood moon lights the sky. The others have gone ahead, so only you remain to begin. Beware, mortal. My hounds are about, and they hunger for blood.
I told him I'd bring him home.
Soon. Now go.
And then I got pulled into the void by fucking Hircine. Oh my gosh. I don't want to tell her to wait here. She's not going to make it out. Oh, but I kind of have to. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I don't know if you're making it back out of here, Marissa. There's a lot of werewolves between me and the outside. Sarah, welcome in. I hope you're doing great on this fabulous Sunday. Sorry, I picked up this quest and then I got teleported. So this person's just fucked and I feel very bad. Sam says I'm not a huge of GOT fan. I'm always down for writers taking huge swings and taking risks. Yeah, no, I just read a lot, and so there's a couple tropes that really bother me, and killing the protagonist is so overdone at this point. Oh my god.
Want to feel my muscle?
Willis, it is you. I'm sorry you, too, have been brought to play in this nefarious game. I have been held here by this demon Hircine. Soon, others join me. One of the Nords named Heartfang, along with a beast named Karstag. I believe the only hope for us is to find a way through the maze. That's what the demon told me. We are to fight our way through the maze, which is hunted by werewolves, and the demon calls his hounds. I am weak, my friend, and have been here for too long. Perhaps together we can find our way safely. Only one of us can survive. It'll be me. No, we'll go together. I'm glad for your companionship. There's a door in the center of the maze. We'll need a key to enter. Let us go find this key and leave this place. All right, I guess that's what we're doing. I did not expect us to be with Captain Phelps. Interesting. Hear scene. No. Hear sound. Wow, Eddie. I'm glad that this is the type of content you can contribute.
Come and get it.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to turn the volume back down. We needed it up though to hear fucking hear scene. Okay, Captain's pretty good, but he's gonna get killed if we don't do something. Werewolf ice statue. That's kind of cool. We can't rest. Maybe we can rest. Oh, the door's been magically sealed. Oh, great. So Marissa's locked on the other side of a sealed door, and we'll never be able to bring her out of there again. Thanks, game devs and 2000 whatever for really thinking this fucking through. Oh my god. Captain Fawkes is about to fucking die. And there's nothing we can do about it. Poor NPC. Yeah, we got 2 NPCs killed within about 15 seconds. So we're not really good at this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Also, our journal just updated that we got him killed. I mean, I don't know how the fuck we were supposed to not get him killed. I'm gonna fucking die here. Oh, no. Okay. We gotta come up with a game plan for this shit. Okay, thank God that was before he fucking pulled me into the night realm or whatever. No, let's travel together. Okay. Thankfully, the save fucking counted before I got yanked into the fucking Hear Scene's realm all of a sudden. So next time we sleep, we're fucking dead. Because we're getting put in the hunting grounds. So let's try to make the best out of a situation. Because we gotta head back to Fort Frostbith with poor Marissa, or she's gonna get teleported into the fucking Shadow Realm. And yes, I do know it's the hunting grounds, Vessel, but thank you for clarifying for chat for sure. Not a lot of people know that each Daedric prince has their own realm, or that Hircine's a Daedric prince, but he sure is. This all started with the best out of a situation. One that you got into by stealing. How did I get into by stealing? What did I do? Oh, Marissa's gonna fucking die again. Hold on, we gotta... If she can't kill a fucking ancestor spirit, she can't travel with me. She's not worthy. I don't remember stealing anything. You're seen as one of the more not-so-malevolent princes. I mean, he's kind of fucked. He does put you in a fucking most dangerous game situation, and then just kind of fucks off to hunt you. I mean, if you want to call that non-malevolent, I mean, sure. I just don't necessarily agree. Stole from the shopkeep. Got you hit with debuffs. Your choices were reload an hour-old save or figure out how to get it out of it without scumming. Then you restarted with that as a premise. Oh, that's true. That is kind of how I played the game, was not save scumming. Yeah, because when we started the run, we definitely didn't have concrete rules set in stone until very, very soon. After that adventure, you're right. I looked more into the no inventory Skyrim run and found out, by the way, that somebody had already done it, unfortunately. Because I was like, no, nobody would try such a dumb thing like that. But no, some dude did. Which is a little disheartening. Because I thought, like, oh, I'm so clever. But, you know, nothing new under the sun, right? Sam says, pretty malevolent to unicorns. He sure fucking is. That asshole has you murder a unicorn for the fucking shits and giggles. There's absolutely no reason you had to kill that unicorn in Oblivion, other than that Hircine was just a dickbag. You tried it in Wilds. What, no inventory? Oh, fuck. We forgot. We slept. No. All right. Turn down to my master volume again. Even though we're going to hear his speech, we're just going to die immediately.
The others have been here for days now.
No chest run, but kind of the same thing. I'm trying to think, like, between like Sarah, Sam, and Vessel, somebody's got to be able to come up with a run no one else has done that will be entertaining. You know.
A worthy hunter, and so you have been given this honor. You and the others are to find.
Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to you thinking of something, Atticus, but you don't play the Elder Scrolls game, so why would I consult you for the Elder Scrolls run rule set? It's like you're like, all right, listen, all right, Willis, I need you to figure out the best way for me to play Monster Hunter 3, okay? You give me the best rule set you can come up with.
Perhaps I will see you soon. Now go.
Journal has been updated. Great. Okay, now let's go get ourselves killed real quick. I just punched him in the face. And you. Oh, she's dead. Cool. Awesome. Great. Really, really cool, helpful fucking way we did that. Alright. No healing by resting, y'all, until we get her returned to Fort Frostbite. Now I'm hellbent on this. Well, look, I'm not telling you can't come up with something. If you think of something impactful and entertaining, I'm so about it. I'm hearing you out. But I'll know in advance all my suggestions will be met with a no. But that don't make me only try harder. So sensitive today. I'm willing to hear out anyone's suggestion, especially yours. The person that I spend countless hours talking to. But yeah, I'm kind of at a loss because I feel like challenge runs are kind of becoming a thing that everybody does. And my masochistic nature isn't anything special anymore. It's almost like anyone's willing to endure absolute horseshit for the name of the views, of the entertainment of the masses, right? No shouts run, unless it's necessary for folks like MQ. Shouts aren't necessarily that powerful to begin with. I'll be honest, when I was doing my run of the game, I encountered a lot of instances where I just wouldn't remember to use shouts. So I don't feel like that would be particularly impactful, but it's a good start. It's one of those things that you could add, you know what I mean? On an already difficult run. There are no bad ideas, right? I've watched, no doubt, over 100 hours of these games at this point. I may be a fake fan, but I am a fan nonetheless. I wouldn't call you a fake fan. I just don't think you probably know the mechanics of the game. But that's not to say you wouldn't be able to learn or figure them out. Mage run, but no dual casting. See, you're thinking too easy, Vessel. That's my problem with that. Is it has to be something insane. Just absolutely. That's why I said the no inventory one was real. You know the crazy thing about the no inventory one that guy who did it? He played on the hardest difficulty. And he also played it in survival mode. So talk about insane. That is insane. Are you hostile?
You there? Can you help a warrior in trouble?
Maybe? It depends. I have this really
Can you help a warrior in trouble?
weak NPC with me.
You there? Can you help a warrior?
Alright, stop asking, okay? I will. Aye, the Draugr that resides here in Valbrundo Barrow is supposed to kill it, you see? Single-handedly, killing a Draugr is a task of every Skal lad must complete before becoming a man. Only, I can't kill it. I've tried. I've nearly slit my throat, but I can't return... It nearly slit my throat. But I can't return to my village until it's dead. Say, maybe you could help. You can go with me. That wouldn't be right, Igmar. You've got to kill this creature yourself. That sounds like the way that I don't have to do more work. So I think I'm going to tell him that. You're right, I know. I just fear that if I confront this creature again, it may be my end. Well, that's a shame. Well, sorry, man. You shouldn't be part of a backwards culture, you know? I should just go in there and kill it for him, though. That'd be funny. I mentioned a yes man run, where you basically have to do anything you're asked at the very moment, no matter how hard the quest is. If someone asks you something, everything has to be dropped for that quest. That's essentially how I play the game anyway. But you're right, it would be kind of funny to like immediately be sidetracked with the longest quest in the game. But that can only happen like 2 or 3 times, right? So I think like that's essentially what's happening to me in fucking Morrowind already right now. We're gonna murder this thing just to fuck with the Skal warrior outside. He's gonna be all like, you killed it. That was supposed to be my job to become a man. And then I'll be like, you'll never be a man now. And then I'll spit on him and walk away. Oh my god, what? What is so heavy? Is it the stall room I'm picking up? It shouldn't be that heavy. We're gonna drop some of these repair hammers. I know that we use them, but they're just too fucking heavy. Well, it can be interrupted in the middle of an epic quest, but someone gives you a map, now you're treasure hunting. Yeah, again, like, that's just kind of what happens in Skyrim anyway, you know what I mean? There's not a lot like that. It's almost like the game is built on that concept, you know? What about a randomizer crowd control run? Saw someone doing that with GTA 5. It was hysterical. I wouldn't be terribly opposed to a randomizer. I don't know how that would work in an ESO game for sure, though.
Seen any elves?
I like how he's like, I asked you for your help and you refused, but I did kill it for you. I guess he just doesn't know yet in universe. We'll see. Come on, Marissa. I'm sure whatever reward you give me is gonna suck. But, whatever. We're doing it because we're a nice guy, okay? But yeah, I'm willing to hear you out on whatever, Addy. That's why I mentioned, though, what I was saying about the rule set stuff is like, it's one of those things, like, it's actually really tough when you start getting down to the brass tacks. Like, understanding what would make a difficult challenge run is what understanding what mechanics the game functions off, you know? Hello, Chrissy. Welcome. Did you mean to just put in a blank space? Because I kind of like that energy of just absolute silence. When you're just aura farming.
How does it feel to be death and air?
Run while you can.
Oh, it says hi. Me? Oh, okay. I did not see the hi. It didn't pop up in my caffeinated. It just said your name and then nothing. And I was like, that's hilarious. I didn't even know you could send a blank message on Twitch. I guess it's just caffeinated that broke. Oh no, we slept! Ah! Okay, well, we're just gonna die again. Hopefully it auto-saved right before we slept. Atticus says, that's why I do not try to make it difficult. Everyone had done those. We need a unique run, so I'm trying to think of themed runs. I guess funny would be more important than difficult. But I think funny and difficult, that's just whimsical, you know? Yo, that would be so cool. I'm so aura. You are, Chrissy. Very aura. Hello, Boxa. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great, fantastic Sunday, both Chrissy and Boxa. You know? Never let them hinder your whimsy, Willis. You know, I try. I think I can't possibly ever have my whimsy extinguished, you know? It's just too strong. More coffee. Anyway, how are you guys doing on this Sunday? If you're doing it for difficulty, just play it in Chinese. You know, I'm not opposed to playing in a foreign language. That would be kind of funny. I really like that idea. I'm serious.
This place is not.
Run or die!
Wait. I'm waiting. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I can't possibly leave this chair. I'm streaming. There's no reason to wait. How about Willis Whimsy Run? You are out for revenge against the person who stole your pants. No pants run. There's just no, like, okay. Here's the problem with that immediately. I could do a no pants run. That wouldn't be particularly unique or entertaining, though. Because I play in first person. There is a Paper Mario mod called Book of Mario where they changed all the text in the game. The change? They ran it through Google Translate to 10 languages, then back to English. Hence the Book of Mario. I have heard of this for Dark Souls. Actually, somebody did this with a Dark Souls mod, and it was fucking hysterical. Because it was just nonsense. Like, the different stats were like, pizza? Question mark. And you'd have to just determine the rules of the game based off of what you figured out they did. Here's the problem with no pants, said no one ever. That's right. Well, actually, no. I think a lot of people have a problem with some people that don't wear pants. Eloa, doing good. Getting ready to play Cowboy Simulator. I've never even heard of that box, but that sounds like such a U-coded game that I appreciate that it exists. I'm still wanting to play that crime scene thing. I don't think I would stream it. I think it would just be fun for me to bullshit and play it while I watch your stream or someone else's, you know. I do enjoy watching the homies while I play video games, for sure.
Ah, yes.
Alright, thanks for escorting me. Make sure you talk to Jolene. He'll want to reward you. Alright, what spells do you have? 20 to 80 points for... That's really good, actually. Cure common disease. Okay, that's that's actually not too bad of a reward. Thank you, Marissa.
Stuck here.
You gotta talk to
Forever.
Jolene, though, for a reward, whoever that is.
Stay as
Oh,
long
it's you.
as you like.
300
It would be
gold.
a privilege
Sounds-
to talk with you.
Sounds good. 300 gold is good. Oh, Cowboy Sim is Red Dead. Duh. I should have known that. The first one or the second one? Because I know you mentioned that you've beaten the second and you were fucking around with hunting, but you wanted to try the first one you were talking about. So this man doesn't know Cowboy Simulator XD. You know, I'm not an intelligent man. And that's it.
Well met.
I don't know if anyone's gonna come around to make a
Anytime now.
another fucking cowboy game after Red Dead and its success. I feel like that's a really hard market for a lot of people to live in now. Imagine somebody working on a realistic cowboy simulator and Red Dead 2 comes out and they're just like, fuck. Well, back to the drawing board. I want to play the first one after my low honor run. 100% I'm doing right now. That's awesome. I beat the first one many moons ago. Like I was probably in high school. So yeah, it's a good time though. I didn't care for the ending, but I'm not going to talk about that because you haven't played it. But the game was interesting. It was fun. I liked open world collectathons, and the first one kind of felt like that. It wasn't nearly as you're not nearly as railroaded into the story as you are in 2, in my opinion. They had the indie game I was hooked on for a bit. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Rockstar's game design, but you can't like possibly even say that Red Dead 2 isn't some sort of achievement in graphics and in scale. Even if you don't particularly care for the gameplay, it's well crafted enough that it's like, you know, it's just good. Cowboy Borderlands, kinda, yeah. I didn't care. I did care for the ending. You'll have a great time. LOL DW. I'ma play it regardless. That's the spirit. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone should form their own opinion. Don't fucking listen to me. I'm just some white dude who plays Morrowind. Like, some chubby white 30-year-old hanging out, playing video games. Like, what the fuck do I know? I just talk about things that I feel are important, but I encourage everyone to make their own opinions. Art is subjective. That's the beauty of it, right? Wouldn't have it any other way, Willis. Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, I was about to rest again, which would have gotten me surrounded by werewolves. We're actually about to start the very ending quest of this game. At least I believe it's the ending quest. So we're gonna sell our shit and get ready to fight some fucking werewolves.
Here to choose from our incredibly limited selection. What'll it be?
We gotta drop a bunch of stuff, though. $7,000 worth of shit already. Okay. We can sell more than that. We don't want to sell that ebony arrow of slaying, because we definitely might need that for whatever we're fighting at the end here. Okay. I think we're set. I think we're good to go. We have our healing stuff that we can use. Oh, this is going to be rough. I don't even... Yeah, I guess we're going to be using our vampiric ring, but it doesn't have a lot of charge. Alright, time to get teleported with the werewolf. was gonna call it the werewolf orgy. We'll call it the werewolf orgy. Because that's what it is. You go to bed and you wake up surrounded by werewolves. What else are you gonna call it? Alright, here we go. They're stacked. That's 3 of them. A werewolf get together? Nonsense, Sam. And here's our man here scene.
You have arrived. The others have been here for days now, and you are the last. It is time for my hunt, and you are to take part.
Thanks for the follow, Jazzy.
Worthy to take part in the hunt. Carriers of the Imperials.
Appreciate it.
Of the Scow. The frost giant Karstar.
He's telling us we're gonna get hunted. I've watched this twice already, so I'm going to breeze through it. But yes, normally I would be excited, but Jazzy joined us, and I'm very excited about that. Jazzy participated in Ashwood's 24-hour charity stream the other day, and I'm very surprised that they're still alive right now. I figured they would be getting some sleepies. But welcome in, Jazzy. Hope you are doing fantastic. I took a fat as fuck nap. I'm good for another 24 hours. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go wake up Ashwood and make sure he does another 24. You got like $2,100 at the end of that. That's crazy. For charity. What an awesome dude. But yeah, I appreciate y'all playing with him. That was very cool of you and D and Dan. I personally, I don't know how 24 hours is done by anybody, because I do like 4-hour streams. I used to do 6, but I found that my energy falls off a little much, so I'll usually cap it at 5. But yeah, 24 hours is fucking insane. I don't know if I have that much to talk about with anybody at one point in time. Like, I need some more life to happen to be able to share experiences with my homies. Usually, I'd be excited for a werewolf orgy. First time. Yeah, look at this guy. He got iced out. He didn't make it. It's so funny because, like, the werewolves do look really funny in this game, comparatively. But I kind of like the way they look compared to Skyrim's werewolves. Because Skyrim's werewolves look a little too big and non-wolf-like. There sure is a fucking lot of them, though. We should have probably gotten more health potions. But that's okay. No, Willis, you understand my 14 werewolves joke? I don't. I don't understand. Perhaps you want to clarify. Oh, I forgot I had this call bear and call wolf spell. Let's fucking use this shit. Oh shit! I called a bear! Hold on. We're gonna restore Magicka and call a wolf too. I wonder if it's gonna let us do both. Hell yeah! Dude, we got an army guy, we got a bear, we got a wolf. We don't need health. Get him! Oh, he killed the wolf in like one hit. Alright. And Captain Falx is about to fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. We're gonna try to keep him alive through this. We're gonna see what happens. We might have to murder him at the end. If we do, but... You know... Just a couple terrifying more moments of life. That's all we can really give him. Wow, that healing spell is great that we just got. I wish we would have had that earlier. I like how small and cute these werewolves are. I see what you're saying, Jazzy. They are a little cute. I believe they're called cubs in a certain community. No, but like they really are like drastically different. Oh, he's gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. Stay away! They're so fast! Jesus Christ. They like... Why is every enemy so quick in this game? Oh no! Alright, autosave. Oh, we'll try that one more time. I did hear you could, somebody was telling me last time when I was streaming, they said to just run through a lot of this. I kind of want to see what happens, though. You know? I kind of want to do it the right way. So we're gonna try to cheese out these werewolves. This is supposed to be a maze, though. So I assume they're not gonna be the easiest to fucking cheese. They're pretty tough. Oh my god, it's like the first one! Alright, I'm immediately changing my plan. We're running through it. We're running through to find where we have to go. Good luck, Captain Falx. You are on your own. We're gonna just hang all lefts. We're gonna see what happens if we do that. We might need to cast a levitate to stay above this. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk above everyone. That attack was just a bug push. A lot of them do like this swiping motion when they go forward to attack. It's pretty funny. Yeah, we're gonna do some levitation cheese, y'all. Levitation magic does not work here? Oh no. They fucking knew it. I'm compromised. They have my fucking number, y'all. They're like, oh, this dude thinks he's just gonna walk over all of them, huh? Not today. Invis? I could go invis. We definitely don't know the path through here. Oh, there's... Okay, the chest is where we had to go. So invis is probably gonna how we're gonna drop our aggro. I think we have an invis potion. If not, I'm sure I have a spell. Scroll of the Windwalker. Well, the levitate won't work, but the invisibility for it will. I've never played Morrowind myself, but it's got a distinctive charm that later ES games lack. I could not agree more. Look, if you're gonna wax poetically about Morrowind, Jazzy, you're among friends here. I have a very cult affection for this game, despite never having beat this particular DLC. You know? Can you help me, sir? Sir, there's a werewolf on me. We're gonna use our vampiric ring, I think. Doesn't have enough charge. No, we won't. We're gonna die. What do I do once I get that emblem? I can't check it. It's Hircine's realm. The game cheeses you. It is very true. But yeah, Jazzy, I would encourage you to try the game. It's fucking fantastic. Even without mods. But I did graphically mod this one a little bit. But not too much. Because I don't believe in fucking with the art aesthetic of it. I'm very much a fan of how the game plays naturally, so... Alright, this is a dead end. in more ways than one. I should get around to playing it myself one day, but I've always enjoyed watching others go through it. Its style is great. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to watch people play Morrowind either. It is very enjoyable. But I do think it's like, if you're a fan of old school RPGs, it's worth playing on your own. I'm definitely not going to tell everyone to play it, because there are some things in it that are kind of dated, and if you're not used to that in the video games you enjoy, you're gonna have a bad time. So, okay, new strat, y'all. The game stops me from levitating, but it doesn't stop me from enhancing my jump ability. So we're just gonna keep spamming this this jump enhancement, and I'm gonna jump around the fucking map to avoid the enemies. That's a lot of fucking werewolves, though. Okay. Alright. Jump works. I like that, but I think we're going to do invisibility until we get the item, and then we're going to do the jump. The Hop Toad's ring. Let's see what we got. Y'all can't see my spell list, sorry, because it's right underneath my fucking portrait. But yeah. I asked about playing it, and Willis said, stick to Mario, bro. Funnily, this is kind of a Mario strat. I feel like I'm getting a lot of pushback from you today, Addy. Like, I'm some sort of bad guy. Like, I just hate on all your dreams and aspirations. I'm just trying to say that, like, I think a lot of people come in with these fucking hardcore recommendations for shit, and I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to tell everybody, you gotta see this before you die, or your life will be unfulfilled and you'll hate yourself. Like, I don't think that type of recommendation does anyone good. Because, like, overhyping something just inevitably leads to disappointment for most people, right? I just think that certain games are for certain people. Like, I was talking about Disco Elysium the other day. One of my favorite games ever. Game's a fucking work of art. It's also just a reading simulator in a lot of ways. And if you don't like fucking reading text chat, you're not going to enjoy the game, you know? So, anywho. That sucks. Okay. So we found the way through the maze. But we have the same problem, that we need the key. I know I have an invisibility spell besides that scroll. Let me find it real quick before we start this. Y'all can see my spell list while I'm finding it. Invisibility for 10 seconds? How much does it cost? That's like no mana. This is perfect. Okay. Should have done this to begin with. Oh shit, they still tracked me even though I was invisible? I didn't realize that. I thought that would drop aggro. Maybe because they're werewolves? I don't fucking know. That's wild. I don't like that. This game is really making me its bitch towards its end content. We can't fight them. Or we can, but it will take literally forever. Yeah, invisibility to start. Then we go for Hop Toad. Let's go ahead and hotkey Hop Toad instead of levitate. Magic menu item. Kimyore's Hop Toad, I think it's called. With a T? Kinyore's. 20 points, 10 seconds. Okay. And then we'll hit the invisibility scroll so that we start out invisible until we find that item, and then we'll run away. I thought I had an invisibility spell that I guess would go longer. I guess not. If you see enough people try a series you love and only find flaws, it's like, I'll just enjoy it for myself. Well, yeah, I think that's the, unfortunately, part of the whole problem with trying to recommend media you enjoy, right? Is that you have to take a risk on it. And depending on who you trust. So it's like, I don't listen to... This is going to sound terrible. I don't listen to 9 out of 10 people who recommend something to me. I casually say, yeah, that's great. Because it's like, I have very specific tastes. And I feel like if I know someone well enough that they're going to like the things I like, I will follow. But whatever they're into. But I'm just being realistic. I have to go be distracted with Pal World. I'll be back. Enjoy your Pal World, Chrissy. Thanks for the lurk. Hope you're having a good time. I know the 1.0 just came out recently, so I'm sure that's exciting. Okay, we have Hoptoad equipped. All we gotta do is get the box with the ring right here. Alright. Now we gotta make it to the portal. Shouldn't be too bad. My God. Here it is! We did it. Oh my gosh. It's you, Willis. How did you get to this place? We have a little time, I fear. The frost giant Karstag has gone ahead. Even now, I fear he may win this battle before me. Perhaps together we could fight through this place. I'm not gonna fight with any of these guys. Just not gonna do it. You have to meet people with the same wavelength before receiving wrecking them something. Yeah, no, I completely agree with that, Jazzy. I think I know a lot of people just want to preach about what they like. I just don't believe in that. You know? Also, Box of Juice says box of ring. I don't understand. Are you speaking in some sort of code to me, Box? Did you fall down a well and you need assistance? Oh my God. I probably didn't get a save in between those two things either, did I? Nope, sure didn't. I do. I need an adult, though. You had to find a box with the ring. This is a separate problem. It is an entirely separate issue. Fuck. Alright, well, we know how to get past the first part easily by using the invisibility scroll and then just jumping through. So we're going to do the same strat again. I feel like after this, y'all, there's just, like, I'll never be able to forget how to do this bullshit. It's going to be encoded in my blood. Switch to Hoptoad. Where's Hoptoad? Oh, it's not immediately assigned because I did it before the save happened. Okay, well now it is. They immediately just go apeshit. Alright, they're no longer cute. I don't longer find them adorable. Okay. I don't know what this next section is about.
You've got the better of me, so go ahead.
But all I know is we're going to jump through it. I don't know what's in this box, but we're going to take a look. and it got us killed. Boxa, we had to look in the box, but it was empty. Oh, buddy. My fucking... My curiosity literally got me murdered by werewolves. I don't know how many times I'm ever going to get to say that statement for the rest of my life. But that is an accurate assessment of what just happened to me. I just wanted you all to know that. Alright. Scrolls. Not spells, scrolls! I always forget the invisibility one that I keep using. Windwalker. That's it. You think I'd be able to remember that? Close to Wind Waker. Alright, you're on your own, Captain, as always. Then we go select Hoptoad. This feels like a very easy version of when I did the Halo Lasso campaign. It is a test of frustration more than actual skill. You learn how to do something and you cheese it and then you do it again and again and again. It is kind of fucked up that they're like, hey, we know you're gonna run through this maze of werewolves. Anyway, here's an empty box to open. Maybe that'll slow you down, motherfucker. Sure enough, it worked. Whoever designed that, he won. He got me. Whimsy killed the Willis. That's right. It always does. Not urgent. Oh. Yeah. Thanks for the heads up, buddy. Y'all, I I feel like, so I've watched like other streamers struggle on difficult parts of games, and I don't think the struggle is the frustrating part for me. What for me is the difficult part is finding anything interesting to say as I descend into madness. It's like, I know I can handle the madness portion of beating my head against the wall in a video game 1,000 times in a row. I just don't know how entertaining that is for anybody else. Just to kind of let you in on the sauce, I guess. Talk about other maddening game moments. I did. It was called the Lasso Runs. You know that I did that with Charlie? We did Halo 3 and it was a lot of fun. But there were a couple times there that like it really tested our friendship. I would never do another Lasso Run co-op again. Like, that's for me. That's for me to experience in my own painful way. Finding interesting solutions to puzzles is fun in itself, so I think it works out in your favor. Well, thank you. I don't find myself to be particularly insightful at puzzles, but I feel like if you put a mouse in a maze long enough, they're eventually going to find the cheese, if you know what I'm saying. And I am a very cheese-motivated mouse in this scenario. In this mouse in this werewolf maze, if you will. My God, dude, like clip my legs. There's gotta be okay. I think I figured out why what happened last time with the invisibility thing undid it. I think I have to go into a crouching motion, or else even though they can't see me, it still activates. So we're just going to do that. We're going to hit invisibility, and we're just going to sneak it through slow. Just try not to bump into any werewolves along the way. Keep an internal head counter of what 30 seconds is, I guess. Because we're going to have to recast every 30. This is a dead end. Damn it. Okay, so once he's seen me, I'm pretty fucked anyway. If this works, I'm gonna cry. I think I have a longer invisibility too, is the funny bit. We could do Chameleon for 10, but that's very lacking. Invisibility is way superior to Chameleon in this game. They're two separate stats though, still. Because invisibility is 100%, but if you interact with anything, it immediately pulls you out of it. Whereas Chameleon will let you interact with whatever the fuck you want, but unless it's 100%, they can still kind of see you. We got this, Addy. We got this. We're just overthinking it. That's what it is. They're just like patrolling little werewolf pathways. Doing their werewolf stuff. Pardon me, guys. Just coming through. Don't notice me as I slowly creep past you all. I don't know if this is what the intended method was. I think you're supposed to fight them, y'all. But I'll tell you this, there's no fucking way you can fight this many in-game bosses. These werewolves are fucking hard. Each one takes me the setup of like an entire fight. And we've passed like 15 of them. No! No! We're not dying. Not like this. Not like this! Okay, just that one's alerted to me. But that's enough. Alright, we made it through the first part. Let's heal up. Magic. And where's our health? Health. Alright, cool. Cool, we got this.
What's this all about?
There's that empty fucking box that got me last time, y'all. We've now made it farther than we've ever been. This is a long fucking maze. Is this the very end? Oh lordy. Okay, hold on. Because I don't know if I'm about to fight something or not. So we're about to equip some shit just in case we are. Only a beast with one of the keys may pass through the gate. Are you fucking me? There's a second key door? Okay, well we're gonna have to go find the key. Some weird inversion of Pac-Man. Yeah, I suppose. Hey, listen, you know what? You remember what you said earlier, Addy? You remember? You remember? Because I remember. You said... You looked at me and you said, why is it that this game's solution is to throw 100 enemies at you? Well, they thought better than that. They said, we're going to throw 100 enemies at you and then put you in a fucking maze. All right? And that's what they did. That's what they did, okay? I wonder if that box isn't supposed to be empty. That would be interesting. And that when we passed it, we just grabbed it real quick and didn't notice. Oh, fuck. Don't panic. Okay, do panic, you died. The words werewolf maze will forever be stuck in my mind. At least I know the first and second mazes by heart now. Oh, I say that, and then I took a wrong turn. Alright, first section. Done. Next. Magica.
Seen any elves?
Dude, no, I'm hiding. What do you mean? Fight! Fight with me! What are you doing? You're right here! Werewolf! Fight him! We're just gonna try to kill him real fast. So we can still salvage this, because I don't want to go back through that first part. Oh, not my problem, man. I'm staying in my lane. How very American of that man. And just minds his own business. I have nothing to do with this, sir. Well, we have an agility ring. I'll go ahead and put this on, because this is going to be the run. This is it. It won't happen again, y'all. We got our stuff. We're set. Let's put our invisibility spell up. We have hide? Why do we have hide? Oh, that is the invisibility spell, is hide. Okay, I thought that was chameleon. It is not. Yeah, it's weird how like the NPCs don't necessarily get aggroed by strangers. That's one thing I really don't like in this game. Definitively. You heard it here first. There's something I don't like about Morrowind. I wish NPCs would interact with each other. Instead, it's like you can bring... It's weird because it's only certain ones, right? You could bring 3 hogs chasing you through the middle of an Imperial fort, and they'll kill the hogs for you. You bring 3 people who are trying to murder you into the fort, they'll just stand around and watch you die. It's very strange. Which I guess I wouldn't want to get involved if I saw 2 people trying to kill each other IRL. I mean, maybe I'd react in some way, though. They just kind of stand there and watch it happen. Alright, this box. This box has to have the key. It does not. What the fuck? We only have one werewolf chasing us because only one spotted us. Well, that's not the right way. What does our journal say? 'Cause it's probably going to tell us, like, yeah. Only a beast or one with the key may pass through the gate. I have a key. It just might not be the right key. He believes we should work together. Yeah, I mean, I thought so too, but here we are. There's no way I'm getting my ring attack. The bystander effect? That's pretty much it, yeah. That's why they tell you that you're supposed to, like, call for help when someone's down rather than just kind of waiting for other people. Or that, or you allocate people to do it, but you, like, tell them specifically, like, you call an ambulance. You get this werewolf off me. You help with my wounds inflicted by said werewolf. That is exactly how it's supposed to work. Also, Boxa key. Boxa, are you alright? Are you alright, Boxa? I'm gonna pull a little bit of trickery here. Because we're gonna fight the first one, and then I'm gonna go invisible. And just let... Jesus, that's a fucked up line. And then I'm just gonna leave him to die. I'm glad I kinda am now. You heard what he just said. I've got the cure for your curse right here, as he pulls out his longsword. Alright, well, good luck to you, Captain Falks, because we're leaving you behind. And you're going to aggro literally everyone, aren't you, on the way? Journal has been updated. Gee, I wonder why. No doubt telling me he's fucking dead. Yep. We're gonna do the same thing with you. Let us go together. Maybe he's got the key on him. That's what I'm thinking, at least.
I've got the cure for your curse right here.
He's actually putting up a pretty good fight. I might have helped him. Hircine's ring has disappeared from his finger and found a new owner. Interesting. Are you saying that he has a ring on him? He does! I knew he had the key! The son of a bitch! He was holding out on me! Oh my god! The statue became a werewolf! Well, we know where the key was. It was on his body. It's so frustrating that we have to let him die now. But at least we know, and knowledge is power. But we don't have to get Captain Falks killed. So we're just going to let him do his own thing. He's going to just wait in here for the rest of eternity. He's like, I'm weak. I like how Vessel started out by, like, Hircine's not malevolent. He just throws you into a fucking werewolf maze. You're full of shit, Vessel. He's an asshole, and he shouldn't be trusted. Ugh. He would have it, the jerk. Yeah, exactly. What a jerk. We are going to help kill the first one, I think. And then we'll just let the second one murder him. Unless he keeps killing him, but I doubt it, because he's probably going to get overwhelmed in a moment.
I got a bone for you. Come and get it. I'll take care of this.
What a taunt. I've got a bone for you. Come and get it. We all know that it's trying to make a point about them being dogs. Still a weird line. Still an uncomfortably weird line.
Your head will be my new property.
Alright, this one's probably going to be the one that does them in. So we got to get ready to fight.
I've got the cure. Right here.
Literally like half my health in one hit. Alright, cool. Now we can grab the shit and then go invisible and then get out of here. Hopefully. Oh, we cast it too early because we still have to loot the thing off his body. That was dumb. That's okay, though. Health potion. Magic potion. And we hide again. Cast it too early. Hate it when that happens. All you guys are just so obsessed with early arrivals today, huh? Seems to be a common theme going on around. Ugh. Don't notice me. Don't notice me, senpai. How the fuck are you supposed to fight through all this? Like, legitimately. Even if you were, like, busted at late game. Okay. Second barrier down. We did it, folks. Now we just have wherever the fuck we are now. I feel like I'm about to fight some shit here. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Yeah, that definitely looks like something I have to fight. Oh, he's not happy either. What the fuck was that? It just died immediately. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Is that what Gandalf says every time? I like that. A new obstacle has appeared. I'd say... Fuck. That's not good. We're gonna have to cheese him. We're gonna have to figure out a way to cheese him before he kills us. And we have to do it after we get through the fucking werewolf maze. Again, I'm getting some elements of lasso here. I'm really feeling that pain in my bones. I will never do an autosave manual save type challenge again after this. I'm telling you guys this now. I've had so much pain having to relive some of my experiences here.
On your way.
Yeah, let's fight together. And by fight together, I mean, like, now, while I'm dying. Okay, thanks. I'm just trying to think I could cheese him at this point. Yeah, ring does do constant damage, so that doesn't work. I would think the vampiric ring, but I think what killed me from that guy is I think he had a reflect magic spell on. Because the arrow I had used on him was damage 5,000 points for 1 second on target, and if that effect got reflected, it would have fucking killed me. They made the DLC knowing people had broken builds and saves coming. Possibly it's that, or I'm just really bad at this game. And I'm willing to accept that either of those things are possible. We're going to get through it, though, folks. We're going to do it. And then we're going to sound off and pop off. And we're going to launch champagne into the air, wasting it everywhere because I still can't drink. And it will be a joyous / melancholic celebration. We're in it. We're in it. Yes, we'll fight through. Let's go on together. And by that, I mean, come fight these werewolves. They're right here. Man, he's getting fucked up by just 2 of them. Which means I'm about to get fucked up. Wow, I almost died to that. That's okay though, because we didn't. Give me your key. And now we're gonna go cut through this second part like we made last time. I'm trying to think of how we're gonna kill Karstag. Because he's clearly some bullshit. I'm thinking maybe it'll let us levitate in that chamber rather than because we're not in the maze anymore. And if that's the case, we'll levitate in the air and shoot down at him with arrows and cheese the shit out of him. I'm not embarrassed to cheese him. I'm not below cheesing out the ice giant to kill him. I give 2 shits. Alright, let's try levitate. Levitate magic does not work. Okay. Maybe using Hop Toad, because we still have access to Tamir's Hop Toad, we could get on top of something that he cannot reach, because I don't think he's a magic user. And then we could just shoot down at him from there. These spires look pretty promising. Let's see if we can stand on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no, it fell. Okay. Almost, though. I'm confident that this is the way. Okay, if I don't keep missing, this will be fantastic. Can we rest until healed? Okay, it probably auto-saved just now, thankfully. So at least we don't have to do the werewolf maze again. Alright. I think they thought this through, because it's not letting me stand on these things. I think I'm high up enough. We're gonna try it from here. He looks like a Triceratops. He's fucking wild looking. Well, he can't reach me up here. I don't even know where he went. He's fucking running around fucking dingus. Who is that little guy? Oh, that's Karstag, the frost giant. He's adorable, right? I found out the hard way that he has an insane reflect magic spell, so I'm just gonna have to whittle him down with fucking arrows, apparently. Which, by the way, these are not, like, cheap arrows I'm hitting him with. My marksman skill's pretty fucking high. And he's still running around like a toddler. Just throwing a tantrum. He's regenerating health, too. Oh, boy. Imagine trying to do this fight legitimately. I mean, this is legitimate in its own way, but you know what I'm saying. Jesus, he's just sprinting right past me. He's like a little kid who got in trouble and he's trying to run away before I catch him. Like, he picked up a kitchen knife and he's running away at Mach 10. I'm like, no, put that down before you hurt yourself. Did you like Gizmo eat after midnight? That's right. That's how you get Karstag. Is you feed a gremlin after midnight, or you pour water on him. He's throwing a tantrum. It really does seem like that, right? Just look at him run. His little stubby legs. Absolutely majestic. Isn't nature beautiful, y'all? I hope he's not sentient, because this would be kind of fucked up. Birthday parties in Morrowind are weird. That's right, Tree Mosher. They're very, very unique. This is how I imagined the afterlife to be for me. Except I'm Karstag. And then there's just some deity shooting silver arrows at me from above. He's like a frost troll, though, in the way that he's regenning health. If I stop shooting, he'll start regenning quicker than I can deal damage. At least he's getting, like, stunned by him sometimes. And he's dead. My journal has been updated. The frost giant Karstag is dead. I am now the only one that's made it to the final stage of Hircine's hunt. Well, I don't know. Those other two, the captain could have made it. I don't know. I just kind of left him behind, you know? That doesn't mean he's dead. This is exactly the afterlife for Hircine worshippers.
You are the one. You have escaped my hounds and beaten back the other challengers. I had rather expected the giant to prevail, but no matter. You have proven yourself a worthy hunter, and you have earned the greatest honor that can be bestowed upon a mortal. You are to be my prey. I ask you, though, what is it that makes a hunter great?
Hold up.
Is it his strength, the speed with which he strikes? Or is it his guile, the ability to outwit his prey? Answer me, mortal, and decide your fate.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't know. What is the hunter's greatest strength? I feel like this is a... Do you want a magic, a fight, a speed fight, or a strength fight? And I feel like the answer is speed. I wanted to say guile, but... Oh, man, I don't fucking know. I've never done this. So I have no idea. I'm gonna say speed. I'm gonna go with speed. What crimes did he commit? Tree Mosher? I don't know. Hircine, he did enslave me and started playing the most dangerous game. So he is kind of fucked for that. What an honor, says Sam. Exactly. Vessel says guile. I don't know. I'm trying to be speedy.
So, you have chosen, And so shall be your fate. To face me in all my glory would be less than sporting. So you shall face but one of my aspects. The one you have chosen.
Oh.
We have little time.
So I get a speedy one.
The moon sinks low in the sky. Prepare yourself, mortal, for now you are the hunted.
Oh, great, cool. Oh, shit. Oh, that's half my health. Actually, more than half. Oh, fuck. Alright. Fuck. Okay, well, at least we got an autosave, like, right after Karstag, thankfully, when we took a rest.
So, you are the one.
Alright, exposition, man.
You have escaped my hounds and
We don't have to hear your exposition again. I'm thinking, if that's the case, let's just say strength, so whatever attacks is not nearly as fast, and I can kill it the way I killed Karstag. I don't know, Vessel says Guile, though. I'm willing to try Guile as my second.
What is it that makes a hunter great? Is it his strength?
Ring and run?
Which he strikes?
I don't know. I don't know.
The ability to outwit his prey. Answer
I do like how he just flexes on us by spinning his spear around like a baton.
And so shall be your fate. To face me in all my glory would be less than sporting. So you shall face but one of my aspects. The one you have chosen. We have little time.
I just noticed he's got like deer spots on him.
In the sky. Prepare yourself, mortal. For now you are the hunted.
All right, we're gonna see what would give us what we get with Guile. Oh, we get him with Guile. Okay. Well. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Okay. We're gonna grab Top Toad again and try to use it. Because we're gonna die like that every time until we do. Who would have thought that the spell that saved us the most amount of pain was Tenor's Hop Toad? You get this shit in Satanine, y'all. It's like the first thing you get in this game. We definitely can't skip his dialogue, so sorry. You're gonna have to hear it again, but that's okay. But yeah, like, you think it would be some massive absorb health spell that makes this game? No. It's Hop Toad, a jump enhancement. Because God forbid we cheese him with Levitate. Game would not allow that. I always say acrobatics alone can win any Elder Scrolls. Ain't that the truth?
Or is it his guile, the ability to outwit his prey? Answer me, mortal, and decide your fate.
Alright, we're going Guile again because Vessel suggested it.
So shall be your fate.
He does just have a paralyzing spear, though, that he fucks me with.
So
I'd rather not get fucked with a paralyzing spear, in case y'all were curious. It's not my ideal fun time.
The blood moon sinks low in the sky. Prepare yourself, mortal.
Is he wearing high socks? Are those wraps? What are those? Alright. We'll get up on these snow banks here again. And then we're gonna jump onto this flame tower. What now? How's this for Guile here, scene? Real guileful, huh? What a jerk. Now you're just gonna get shot to death. Real clever, aren't you? World's greatest hunter, Daedric Prince. More like idiot with a sharp stick who can't reach me. Watch him have like a second phase where he just switches locations with you or some shit. That'd be fucking great. The pathing in this 2001 game is great sometimes. Well, you're proving the Guile. I am proving the Guile, you're right. Marksman 81, hell yeah. Outsmarting him. I don't know if I'm outsmarting him as much as I'm outsmarting what the devs probably intended. But you know, what is a thief if that's someone who doesn't play by the rules? And that's precisely what I'm doing, is not playing by the fucking rules. Oh, you know what I should do? Let's use those, if there was a better time to use the ebony arrow of slaying, I don't know when it would be. Let's try the magic arrow that does 5,000 damage on him. I mean, this is 10 out of 10 combat to me. 90% brain, 10% arrows. Oh, shit! Okay, the ebony arrows are really strong. Might want to have tried that at first. He gives us a spear! That's pretty cool. Paralyzed 10 points on touch. Oh, this probably changes depending on which aspect we use, huh? Spear of the Hunter. 10 seconds, burden, and poison. That's pretty good. We're going to use those ebony arrows of slaying to fucking kill Vivek at some point. I promise you that. Unless he has a reflect. Oh, shit. Whoa, cinematic. Alright. I think the world just ended, y'all. And my speakers were blown out, apparently. Oh, this is great. This is actually pretty impressive for, again, the current year.
The blood moon falls and the prey still lives. You have defeated my aspect, but I will return mortal. The blood moon will rise again, and my hounds will walk the lands. Let this world enjoy its brief respite, for Hircine will hunt again.
Damn. As I left the glacier, I heard a loud rumbling sound. Found myself outside the fallen ice mountain and Hircine's message echoing in my thoughts. The hunter has been defeated, but he will return one day to hunt again. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I've never seen that cinematic. That's really cool. I've seen the one for the regular game. I'm sure Tribunal has one. I'm pumped to do that one next. That was cool, though. I mean, all in all, if that was Solstein, I'm assuming that was the last bit of it. Not too bad. Not too bad. I do feel like it could use a little polishing. I would like to have figured out more of the quests. Because there's that cave one that's next to us, then I don't know how to do that yet. Also, there's that guy who wants to know how to get into Sovngarde. And I'm like, I don't have any idea with that one. But yeah, still, all in all, pretty fucking cool, y'all. Pretty fucking cool. See where we're at on time so I can plan out what we're doing for the rest of the night. We are 2 hours, 40 minutes. That's not too bad. All right, on that note. Oh, we have this wonderful, gusty, beautiful audio coming through. You can see my beautiful face. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to get up to use the restroom in a moment. And then we'll probably finish up one or two things in Solstein, then head over to the Tribunal. We're going to keep up with our Morrowind fun time thing. But yeah, I'm going to use the restroom, as I said, Atticus. Not that. I didn't say that. It's not what I said. As I had stated. But I'll be right back. I'd appreciate if anyone can continue hanging out. I don't have any ads or anything. But if you got to go, I understand that too. The little streamer's room? Jazzy, that's excellent. Fuck, dude. This is why I need to get better at this. You guys who are in the game, you just know all the fucking lingo. I like that. I had to use the little streamer's room. That's right. I'll be right back, y'all. Keep it cool. I am back. Apologies for leaving all of you and the horrible windswept plains of Solstein. I got a single Italian cookie that was made by a family friend, and this is my one dessert that I indulge in because I fucking love Italian cookies. These ones are flavored with like clove and whatnot. So fucking good. Ah. Victory tastes sweet. Anywho, yeah. We're gonna start on go back to doing the tribunal stuff after we deposit our belongings and whatnot. All of our pants we have gotten from Solstein. Damn, that cookie is good. Anyway, now that you've seen me eat a cookie, let's get back to our game. I don't know if you guys have ever tried Italian cookies, like the traditional ones, but I am a sucker for them. One side of my family used to make these ones with, like, figs in them. So good. Anyway, I gotta start talking about food. Because I had that one. Now I'm gonna eat 20 more. We got Hircine's ring for that. Interesting. Doesn't do anything. Maybe we should go talk to the Skulls, see what they have to say.
The creatures have gone.
The prophecy is no more. Thirst and Heartfang has passed, but the Skull will remember the great warrior. He says I can't lead it. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Oh yeah, there was that guy we had to go kill for the cave. We still have to do that. Completely forgot. They had that whole mead hall destroyed. And we never fucking went and killed whoever was responsible. They said it was some beast. I think fighting Hircine is more desirable than today. And this weekend is. Interesting. I feel like shooting a demigod with a bow is more desirable than a lot of things. I'll give you that. I will indulge in that. So here's the thing where here we go. This one. Savenja, Snow Song, asked me to slay the Udrfreik. Find the beast in his lair. The entrance is on the eastern shore of the lake. Okay. I guess. I guess we're doing that. And we can levitate again. Hell yeah. Very exciting stuff. This creature is tough. Everything I fucking fought is tough in this TLC vessel. Nothing's new there. I've gotten my ass handed to me by everything that we've come across. Constantly. Nothing saves my ass. I haven't ever come across anything in Solstein that's been like, oh, this is going to be easy. Well, fuck me. I thought I'd help. I appreciate the sentiment, Vessel. I'm not actually angry. I'm just pointing out that this place has been a lot of bullshit. Oh, what the fuck? Look at that thing. Ew. It's like an early troll. I think it's supposed to be like Grindel. You know, he did slay everybody in the mead hall. He's got a big stick he's just chasing me with. Is that like a human arm or a bone or something? I'm not having too much trouble fighting him, though. He's a fucked up monkey. Yeah, I suppose you could say that, Jazzy. A fucked up monkey. A foom, if you will. He just keeps taking naps every time I hit him with arrows, so this is kind of convenient. Unless this is one of his progeny. Oh yeah, that was a human leg. That's pretty fucking rad. Oh, he's fucking sick looking. Yeah, he looks like an early troll. The severed Nord leg is a blunt weapon one-handed that we can wield? Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all kidding me? Look at this! I can beat people with the Nord leg! Tell me they'd put this shit in Oblivion or Skyrim, y'all. Y'all tell me if they'd have the balls. This is why Morrowind is superior. I can put it on my holster when not in use. Just to put that human leg right in my belt. Now that's a challenge run idea. What, to use the human leg? That isn't terrible, Sam. Let's see how bad it is or good it is as a weapon. I'm not a blunt-handed weapon on this run. It only does 1 to 15 damage and 1 to 10 slash and 1 to 2 thrusts. It's a pretty bad weapon. I mean, granted, I'm not trained in blunt. But yeah, this is fucking great. Look at the way you can swing with it, but you can also poke with it. Like you can stab. Let me stab with my human leg that I'm using. This is so fucked up. It's like grabbing onto the femur. I appreciate that none of y'all in chat ruined that for me. That's beautiful. Oh, look, he's got a nest of skulls. How sweet. Totally freaked up. Make a mod where you can use pants as weapons. I don't know if I have the wherewithal or ability to do that. I'm definitely about the idea of using a human fucking Nord leg as a weapon, though. That's pretty great. Be pretty hard to get here, though. And then kill the guy very early game. But we could do it. Nord leg only run. That guy was nothing compared to Karstag or Hircine. They were motherfuckers. Y'all saw how many times I shot him? Well, until I used the 5,000 point ebony arrow on him, you know. I was holding back from telling you. Thanks, Atticus. I know your encyclopedic knowledge of Elder Scrolls lore really would have stopped it. What?
Thirsk is closed and without a chieftain.
I'm sorry, Crazy Style, but none may enter the mead hall. While you hold the heart of the Ildfreak, can this be? You have slain the fell beast? By the gods. You're a warrior of song. There's one more task. You must go to the mountains and find the barrow of Hrothmar the Red, the first chieftain of Thirsk. One may only be named chieftain of the mead hall if Hrothmon's spirit approves. Inside the barrow is Hrothmon's great axe. Lay your hands on the weapon and utter your intention to rule over Thirsk. If you are found worthy, Hrothmon will grant you his blessing. Seek him. While you're away, I'll see to the repairs. Can you tell me where this place is?
Again.
What do you mean, not again? It's the first time we met. Man, it says find the hidden barrow. Or barrow.
Hey,
I'm gonna keep
got a
saying
piece
it
of
wrong.
cheese. Whose piece of cheese is this?
Mosring Mountains. Can you tell me where it is? At the Eye of the Wolf. Okay, that sounds like I look at the map and there's a wolf face somewhere that I can discover. Like something looks like a wolf in its eye. I don't see any geographical location that looks that way. I also don't know where these fucking mountains are that she's referring to. I normally would be more patient with finding this out, but... Location... Southwest of Byung-Kirgi, east of White Ridge Barrow. Oh, that's Skyrim. Damn it. No one cares about that game. Not right now. Southwest of Karstag, on the island. Yeah, okay, so this is the place that I thought. It's the guy, it's that place we found that, I think the guy was like, what's my real name? If you answer wrong, you gotta leave. Some Rumpelstiltskin bullshit, you know? I'm still kind of bummed out that, like, there's just no light armor that's particularly great other than the pieces that we found. Like, I kind of wish there was a whole, set. You know what I mean? Because the glass just looks really cool compared to the one item for the wolf and the one item for the boots. Also, we never found a bow. We never found a Stalrim bow. Like, I don't even know if that exists in the game. The Nords just don't make gear for us tiny elves, I guess. I forgot I had the leg equipped. I'm gonna keep that on me. I'm gonna stay strapped with the Nord leg. I definitely missed that shot. How about that? Them ice wolves aren't that durable, but they sure do fucking hurt. Whoa, stars look crazy on this mod.
Some they call me Hrothmund's Bane, with midnight teeth and moonlight mane. I am the wolf one soul may tame, by uttering my given name. But speak the truth, for those who lie gain not the wealth beyond my eye. Answer false, and evermore closed shut will be my icy door. What is my name?
I have no idea.
And walked away, quite wise, not knowing what to say. You may try and name me again.
How the fuck are you supposed to find this out? Has anyone done this bit? I understand that it's like a riddle, but it's all just Nordic gibberish that I can't figure out.
Some they call me Hrothmund's Bane, with midnight teeth and moonlight mane. I am the wolf.
Am I stupid?
One soul may tame by uttering my given name.
Okay, okay.
Speak the truth,
I think I got
for
this.
those who lie, gain not the wealth
Wolf's Bane.
beyond.
Whatever the name is for Wolf's Bane in
And
this
so
game.
false and evermore,
Is that right?
whose shot will be my icy. You did not speak and walked away.
It might be the alchemical ingredient for Wolf's Bane, whatever it's
You
called
may
in
try
this.
and name me again.
I feel like I'm onto something here. Because he said Bane of Wolf. And I know Wolf's Bane is a flower. And we picked it up. He flubbed that one line. Do we have that flower around here? I feel like we would be able to find it. Sounds like a good idea. Alright, alright. We'll go recall. Oh no, recall puts us... Fuck, never mind. Well, that's okay.
My greetings to you, wanderer.
Let's see if,
My greetings to you, wanderer.
you have alchemical ingredients, but you don't have what I'm looking for. I've seen this plant around the fucking, the map. It's, I've looted it several times because it looks very unique. It kind of stands out. And you don't normally see it. But I'm not seeing this plant any fucking where around me anymore. And I can't really tell because the vegetation mod adds a lot of stuff. This is belladonna. That's not it. Unripened belladonna. I'm like, did any of y'all actually do this before? Is this like a 15-year-old riddle for you guys when you were like 15? I'm just assuming you're all 30 if you're watching. This is Holly. Getting close to 30. Yeah. I mean, look. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. 30's the new 20. It wouldn't be a riddle if you got it off the rip. I suppose you're right. I'm not much of a riddle guy, though. I remember the one in Oblivion really fucking stumped me as a kid. If y'all know what I'm talking about. I remember this riddle because it had me so fucking stumped. It was, I have two bodies, yet I am one. The stiller I stand, the faster I run. What am I? I will tell y'all in a moment. I'll let y'all deliberate if you want. But yeah, that one really fucked me up as a kid. Because I was like, how did I don't know! I'm just really bad at riddles, though. I feel like the answer is always like something arbitrary, like fire or wind. And you just, there's no real fucking answer to it. Alright. You know what I'm going to do? Because I can't find this plant. I'm going to look up what is the scientific name for Wolf's Bane. Also known as monkshood. Might be this. It might be this. But I don't know if that was an option. I'll have to go look at his options. Final Fantasy. Hippity hoppity. The lizards are now my property. Dark Elves. I think you said that last time, Plan, if I remember. That is how the Dark Elves be, unfortunately. But I think they prefer to be called the Dunmer people. And they're taught. The first line was Bane of someone. Who killed that guy? Hrothmund. I have no fucking idea. I might have, yes. Hey, it's okay to be a creature of habit. We all kind of are. I'm going to go listen to that riddle one more time, Sam. And if nothing clicks with me, I'm going to say, fuck this. Because I'm going to be honest, I have no earthly idea. I don't even know how I'd go about figuring this out. And if I answer wrong, I'm fucked.
Some they call me Hrothmund's bane, with midnight teeth and moonlight mane. I am the wolf one soul may tame, by uttering my given name. But speak the truth, for those who lie gain not the wealth beyond my eye. Answer false, and evermore closed shut will be my icy door. What is my name?
It's a wolf that killed this dude named Hrothmund, and we don't know the wolf's name. Is that right? Think back to the first Harry Potter movie. No, I don't think it has anything to do with the herb stuff that I was referencing. I don't think that's it. Probably a book somewhere. Yeah, it probably is a book. Hold on, let's check our inventory.
And walked away, quite wise, not knowing what to say. You may try and name me again.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're getting attacked. We're trying to read. That's another really interesting part of this mod, is that the game does not pause when you enter the inventory. It's just, you're just raw dogging it. You're alive. No potion making on the fly, you know? I mean, there's no potion making for me anyway, because of the rules of the mod. Or the run that I'm doing, but you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm putting down. I'm going to see if there's a book in my inventory that has it. And if not, I'm going to look it up. Always be on the lookout for a boar attack. You know, rookie mistake on my part. I completely agree. Well, it's definitely not that. That was the main quest. Why do I have a tattered note? Oh, that was the assassin's note. I remember that. Let's see if the Stone Singer had to say anything about this Hrothgar. Or whatever his name is. Nope. Nope, that was for Frissa, the one who fucked up with the robe. The book is Thirsk, a history. I don't have that book. How would I know these things? Control F, Hrothmund. Yeah, ain't that the fucking... It's okay. I appreciate that you told me that that's how I could find it, but I am just going to look it up at this point. I'm not a guy who likes riddles. I don't like being stumped. I like puzzles. Riddles aren't puzzles, though. They're just... Riddles are fuck yous in verbal form or written form. The fact that it doesn't let you try again is an ultimate fuck you.
Some they call me Hrothmund. You spoke the truth and won the game, for Anjag is my given name. You have gained entrance to Hrothmund's barrow.
I have no respect for Nords or their culture in this game. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. No spellcrafting, no enchanting, no potions, no saving. Yes, cheating. Cheating is subjective. I didn't mod the game. I gained knowledge from outside the game. I didn't say I'm playing this run like I'm from 2001, okay? This is a normal fucking run. And you know what? If the Nords weren't such a bunch of idiots, I'm a Bosmer, and even as Willis, I have no respect for Nord culture. They're cold and annoying, and I think while I like Skyrim as a game, it is certainly not the place I would have chosen. He did give me control over Thirst Call. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Oh. Recall. I'll get out of this god-forsaken, here-seen, riddled land. All in all, I think my experience with Solstein, or Blood Moon, I guess we're going to call it, because the expansion's Blood Moon. If I say Solstein, I could be referring to the Skyrim version of it, and that is not it. So, but overall, it's like, it's not a bad experience. There's a couple fun things here, but it's really not as well polished as any aspect of the main game, in my opinion. There's not a lot of NPCs to talk to. There's not a lot of dialogue between them. The whole thing with Raven Rock was really cool, but there's essentially just 2 zones on the island. Or 3 zones on the whole fucking island, right? You have Raven Rock, the colony that you establish, which is undoubtedly cool. I like that you can build up a whole town. You have Fort Frostmoth, which is there, right? That's the Imperial outpost. And then you have the Skull Village. And it's like everything in between that is just hundreds of animals and frost hags and spriggans constantly trying to fucking murder you. You know?
Give in. You're dead already. How does it feel to know death is near?
I know it sounds like I'm being hypercritical, but I don't know. I just feel like this area had a lot more potential, and they did not need to stick it filled with 800 different NPCs that are trying to kill you constantly. Between the bears and the bandits, etc., etc. I will say, my favorite bits of this whole thing are the fact that I'm holding a dwarven, or a Nord leg, and can use it as a weapon now. And also that we found Uncle Sweetshare, which is just a drug Santa. And that's just fucking cool. Undoubtedly, a drug Santa is always cool in my book.
You fight unfair. This bout is over.
Yes, we did have years to build up our characters before they released Blood Moon originally. That's true. Maybe that's what it is, Sam. Maybe I'm being hypercritical because I'm coming from the perspective of someone who did kind of play through this in the series of maybe like 16 different playthroughs on stream. And I'm willing to acknowledge that my personal bias of this is unfortunately tied mostly to that, you know?
Let's set aside our rivalries and talk, shall we? You feeling all right?
This dude is really... Hold on, let me see if he can hit the guard.
What's this about?
He's shooting arrows at me. Nope. Why did he gasp every time I shot him? That was weird. Yeah, they were afraid to let the landscape breathe for whatever reason. I think I wouldn't say that was the biggest problem of Solstein, but it definitely was a problem of Solstein. Certainly, certainly. I mean, I'm willing to look at a game and judge it kind of impartially, you know? Another thing I'll notice that you guys may or may not have picked up on, but if you look at the difference between the main island versus this, A, size, obviously, but B, the terrain differences. Like, most of Solstheim is just a flat fucking rock with one mountain on it.
Why walk?
Not a lot of variety, comparatively at least. But I'm not here to completely shit on it. I thought it was fun. I think it probably needed a little more fine-tuning, and it definitely is an area that you're just not supposed to approach until you're actually just completely done everything else in the game, it appears. But all in all, I'd still say it's good. I'm going to give it like a 7.5 or an 8. Like, actually, you know what? I'm just going to say 7.5. It's perfectly average. Solstheim, as a whole, is perfectly average. What's in my pocket? I don't know what you're asking about. We do have the wonderful pleasure of emptying most of our stuff into our receptacle here now. Mantle of Woe we will never use. White Walker we will never use. Y'all, this is my pants collection, in case y'all haven't seen it in a minute. It's getting pretty crazy. This is a stack of 55, 34, 21, 21, 11, 11, 6, 12. This is a lot. I might have a problem. I might have an obsession with stealing pants. Possibly. We'll deposit our glowing keys. We don't need them. Not anymore. Never going to. Hircine's ring does not feel important any longer, but we'll keep it just for the hell of it. Alright, now that Raylan Lalu is all decked out and has more pants than he could ever want, I think we're going to get back into our other DLC.
I do enjoy a good conversation.
I'm sure I missed something on Solstheim that someone's going to remind me about later. Be like, you idiot, how come you didn't do this in the run? And I'll be like, I'm sorry. But, so be it. Raylan's not dead. He's just severely over-encumbered. And when we say severely, we mean severely. I can't believe there's a fucking leg in this game, and I never knew about it. I would have thought that was a mod. I would have swore on my life that that was a mod if I didn't know better now. It's pretty great.
How delightful. Welcome.
I think we could drop... Okay, there's probably one or two things, actually, I want to go put back in that corpse before we move on.
How wonderful.
How wonderful.
Good friend.
Revere. My good friend Revere. We're going to sell some moon sugar to you like we always do. We don't really need money anymore, but it, you know, it makes me feel better. Besides, I like knowing that Revere has literally 100 units of moon sugar on him. I'll report him to the guards eventually, you know. That would be a cool mechanic. See, that's the kind of interactive gameplay I want to see in another Elder Scrolls. The ability to plant drugs on people. Like, Imagine the shenanigans you can get up to. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta sleep. We'll go to good old Caius's bed because we know it's ours.
A warm welcome to you.
Good old Caius. Gone but not forgotten. So I have I'm gonna say this again. I have absolutely no idea what the fuck I'm doing in Tribunal, y'all. So I apologize right out in front. Because there's going to be a lot of times I'm going to get lost.
Same low price. Why walk when you can ride?
Gotta go to Ebonheart. We're going to make sure to set a new mark and recall location at the guy who brings us back. Because I don't want to be fighting through the entire palace to find where I gotta go every time. Just not exactly what I consider fun. It is in Ebonheart, though, if I remember right. Sometimes I wonder, though, like, for people who haven't played this game, how impenetrable it probably feels as an outsider. Like, I can't possibly imagine. Because, like, I'm not the most knowledgeable or educated person on any of these things, as much as I appreciate them. I wouldn't even call myself particularly well knowledged, but I feel like I know enough when I'm navigating the game world from just tangential knowledge. Just going in completely blind. Like, I can't imagine how long it would take to beat this game.
We welcome you freely, Outlander.
And it's not even, like, particularly that hard. I think it's more just... It's a land that feels particularly obtuse and hostile. And there's something, like, really charming about that, if that makes sense. You are not who I wanted to talk to. Where is the lady who teleports? Oh, it's you.
May I help you?
Right? Aren't you the one? Maybe she's not. I thought this is who we teleport with.
No, I don't think so.
Well, it's not you.
May you find me worthy.
Filthy sweat.
I thought it was like a,
We end
Nord.
all talk now.
Right at the
Greetings to
top.
you. A pleasure to meet you.
This is where the Dren is.
A
The
warm
Dren.
welcome to
What
you,
is this
Sarah.
regarding? What is this regarding?
That was weird that he gave the same. No, the top of the building. Top of her dialogue box. Oh.
I'm listening, please. Go ahead.
Oh, transport to Mournhold. Duh. I'm just so used to it being in the transportation section. Interesting. All right, no, I'm going to mark this before I forget, because God knows I will forget. Where is our mark spell?
Justice never sleeps.
Damn. All right, Royal Guard. Thanks for the assistance there, Sam.
Be well, traveler.
Yes, stranger?
Allow me to introduce myself. I was wondering if I could ask a small favor. I'm looking for starting capital to get things rolling here in Warnhold. I thought you might be able to help me out. Think you can part with 50 gold? Yeah, sure. Splendid! Think you could spot me another 100? I can already see where this is going, but yeah, sure. You really are something. If I could just have another 1,000 gold. No, that's too much, sorry. Oh, come on, we've come this far with it. You've already proven yourself to be the generous type. Why not take the extra step and really impress me? It's not like I'm asking for your firstborn child here. Seriously, think about it for a moment. No, I really mean it. Oh, come on. I am speaking the same language, right? I mean, you understand what I'm saying. Well, then why can't you seem to understand I need this money? Give it to me. No, stop asking. No? No, you don't say no to me. No one says no to Gaynor. Oh, don't you think I'll forget this? I'll remember you, Wood Elf, and I'll get you for it. I promise you that. Get out of my sight. Okay, what an asshole. I gave him like 100 gold, and it's just like, fuck you. You're gonna give me more.
Like you much.
Alright, well, I'm gonna learn today. What am I gonna learn about?
Well, it's the Nerevari.
What's he gonna do?
I'm honored.
Fuck him.
Almalexia knows and sees. Grand Master of House Lalu, how may I serve you?
Oh wow, he addressed me as Grand Master of House Lalu. That's pretty cool. I believe you might be of service to Our Lady. I am always aware of those who might be able to serve Lady Almalexia. Few are worthy to do so. The temple in the city is guarded by high ordinators, and the hands fulfill the other duties for the lady. I am the chief steward. Now, if you wish to be of use, we have some matters to discuss. Perhaps you have already met young King Lalu Helseth, a foul man unworthy to sit on the throne. Still, he holds the right of succession. The lady must keep an ever-watchful eye on this king, though lest he do something that would be detrimental to the temple, our fair city, or perhaps all of Morrowind. Currently, there are concerns about some new recruits. A standing army is nothing new in the city, though it's largely unnecessary. Mournhold is protected by her walls from the outside and by Our Lady Almalexia from within. None would dare mount an attack here. Still, tradition dictates that the king maintain an army. We believe he's raising quite a different sort of army. A goblin army. Foul, vicious creatures. By the way, I've heard that these goblins are nothing to fuck with, but we're going to find out. His foot soldiers, I know that goblins are being trained nearby, though not where exactly. Ask around the city about goblins, someone will know. I wish for you to find the location of the training area. When you do, kill the war chiefs, there should be 2. Sever the head of this army, and rest will shatter like a scrib. That's fucked up, I like scribs. You might rid the city of their 2 ultimate trainers as well. Traditionally, the Altmer have used the goblins to reinforce their armies. I actually did not know that. Is that fucking real lore? It must be. I do not know. Rumor has it is contracted too. If you find them, it would be a service to the city as well. Well, I'm no fucking pawn, but I will go track down goblins, because fuck goblins. I played enough Oblivion to know. I mean, I like goblins outside of Elder Scrolls lore. In fact, I really like them. They're very cool. But they kind of suck in Elder Scrolls for sure.
Really? Say your piece, churl, and be done.
Sewers beneath God's Reach. Interesting. Are we in God's Reach?
Sorry, not interested.
Interesting.
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
It's very interesting to me that this DLC feels really well populated in a lot of interesting characters, but the other one does not have nearly as many interesting characters. Hi there. Wow, can you believe this place? It's just amazing. Everything's so beautiful. The buildings, the shop, the women. I'm all blown away. Women. I mean, I've seen pretty women before, but I just can't get over it. I came from a small town to seek my fortune. It's hard to get anything done here. It's all just so overwhelming. What would any of these women want with me? It's hard to hope that I might meet a woman of my dreams. It's kind of fucking wild to just be like, hey man, I have self-confidence issues. Do you want to help hook me up? Like, just to a stranger. Wow, the DLC takes place in Iceland, isn't populated, and no one is interested. Who would have fucking thought? Yeah, but that's what the comparison that I was trying to make, Vessel, is that the main game is filled with people who are assholes to you, and don't like you, and actively hostile to you. And it's not that populated in many of the areas. The difference is that the main game has massive dungeons, interesting holds, like little towns, big towns, everything in between. Solstheim has ice caves. And once you've been through an ice cave, you've been through all the fucking ice caves. There's no variance on any of it.
I do not want company. Go away.
I'm just trying to be honest, right? I'm not somebody who's gonna say I love every aspect of everything. But so far, I'm much more impressed with Tribunal than I am Blood Moon. Just personally. So
Rain again.
it's not, well, I mean, I didn't know. I honestly had no idea how it is.
The better of me, so go ahead.
Do you want something?
Yeah, what's up? What do you have to offer? Oh, some work? Well, you see, my usual bouncer, Grub, didn't show today. Probably got lost in the pavilion. Again, the orcish ninny? Anyway, that's a good insult. Orcish ninny. Anyway, would you be willing to stand in for him? All you have to do is make one sweep through the bar crowd. If memory serves, we don't get too many people coming and going at this time of the day. Are you up for that? Yeah, I can do that. Go around, talk to everyone in the bar. If they're too drunk or unruly or just bad character, throw them out. Report to me when you're done. I feel like I'm about to get in a fight with this dude. Damn dirty wood elf, always causing problems. He's a fucking wood elf. How dare you be racist to me?
What's this all about?
I love Tribunal. Always thought Mournhold was awesome. It's pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I see you. Hello.
Yes?
Where's my Sujama? So he just constantly yells at me. Alright. What if I make him like me? Do you think he will yell at me still? Nope. Maybe I need to get him Sujama. And then he'll talk to me. You don't have anything, though.
Go ahead.
Are you drunk, too? No? You sound pretty cool.
I like what I see.
Interesting.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
I've got a few minutes if you need something.
We're gonna buy some. Just because we're curious how this is gonna play out.
Shells the game.
Greetings. It's not often I find such good company. Please
Shells.
speak, Bosmer.
I'll put this coin under one of the 3 mud crab shell pieces I have here. Mix them up. You gotta tell me where the coin is. No thanks, I don't gamble. Too bad. Come back later.
Anything I can do for you?
May I help you?
So I guess it's just this guy upstairs who's being an ass.
You've got the better of me, so go ahead.
I can't make him talk to me though either.
Can I help you?
Interesting.
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
That's right. I've never met a wood elf I liked. I say we should just ship them all back to wherever the heck they came from and build a wall between us and them. Who's with me? This got weirdly racist. I mean, Morrowind is a lot of weirdly racist stuff, but...
I see.
Sir, why don't you calm down a bit? Not for the legs of a dirty wood elf like you bubble-faced puke. Nobody can stop me. Nobody. Well...
And how are you?
How do I make sure they're... Maybe I have to punch them. I'm thinking that we're gonna have to fight. We're gonna head and go through a door and back again. Hopefully the autosave takes. Just start punching.
You're growing weak.
Crime has been reported. You hired me as the bouncer.
I should enjoy watching you take your last breath.
Of course, it takes them forever to kill me, too.
Do you want something from me?
You have sealed your fate.
Wow, his sword is fucking cool. They don't hit very hard either. I'm starting to think that maybe Solstein before Tribunal was a mistake. I'm waiting for the day when he finds the Black Dart Gang. We kind of were alluded to them earlier, but we didn't know for sure what was up.
Yes.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get these guys to fucking leave if I can't talk to them.
I take it you want something. Well, what is it?
Fight, coward!
Please don't kill anyone. Knock them out if you must. Well, I'm
I
trying.
suppose I could spare a moment or two. If that creature visits again, I think I'll have choice.
My hand-to-hand's pretty bad. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this.
I should enjoy watching
Oh,
you
great.
take your
Crime has
last
been
breath.
reported. This is some shit. I can't fucking punch people without getting in trouble. I should have never picked up the duties of a bouncer. I just want to murder people. Oh my god, look at this dude's name. / face. I'm not dealing with him either. Ordinator, kill me so I can load my save.
Justice never sleeps.
With your beautiful scimitar-like weapon. And that lich thing. What lich thing? See, now I'm nervous.
I'm listening.
Now I'm talking about things well beyond my understanding. Oh, you
Whatever
should
you
be.
want. Within reason.
Museum of Artifacts? I had no idea this was a thing. Oh man, I could sell my vampiric ring? And Stendar's hammer? Did you already have that? Or you were asking about it?
Whatever you want. Within reason.
That's pretty cool. I had no idea that they had a ring. No, I'm gonna definitely keep vampiric ring, lady. I ain't selling that. That's the only thing that's gonna save me from half the fucking shit that we're gonna fight in this game. This is really cool, though. Stendar's hammer. Wow, that's rad. 20 to 100 two-handed. I would probably use this thing, or at least steal it and use it. It weighs 1,000 pounds. You're gonna have to have some serious strength to hold it, though. That's cool.
So
I didn't know this place existed. I'd love to find out what artifacts get stored here.
May I help you?
Collector of fine artifacts. Okay. Before we get started into anything too deep, because I know that my time's rolling up here soon. What are we at on Twitch? Yeah, we're coming up on my time, so I don't want to roll into too much. That's okay though. Here, let's go ahead and do our big head mode. You see me, I am here. So yeah, we got through Solstein today. Or Blood Moon. I'll call it Blood Moon eventually. And we marked Hircine. And his werewolves were a lot tougher than he was. And that was an experience. But yeah, we're going to continue on with our Mournhold progress, or the Tribunal DLC as we call it, when I come back next time. I'm planning on returning to stream on... Let's see, what's today? Sunday? I'm going to be coming back Tuesday. Unfortunately, I have to work Monday and Wednesday this week, so I'm not going to be available. But yeah, I'm going to be doing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday next week. So I'll post the schedule in the Discord in case anyone's curious. But yeah, thanks for coming out. Jazzy Smooth, thanks for the follow today. I appreciate that. It's kind of slow, but you know, sometimes that's how it is on a Sunday. I'm not bothered by it, you know. It's just a life of a streamer, you know. But I appreciate that you guys were here nonetheless. I had a good time hanging with y'all and getting my ass handed to me by an orgy of werewolves like we established. Yeah, let me go ahead and look for a raid target while we hang out for a little bit here. I have no idea who's on right now, by the way. When I say that, it's like, for real, I have no idea. Usually it's like, let's see who's on. No. I don't know. How many hours are they in? 5.5. Oh, no. You're always a good time, Willis. Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, Sam. Thanks for the stream. Thanks, Jazzy. Thank you. Thank you for helping out with Ashwood, man. That really means a lot to me. I've known Ashwood for a very long time, and I've always tried to support him in his streaming efforts because he's such a nice guy who does things like 24-hour charity streams. So anyone who's cool with him, is cool with me. Means a lot to me, man. Oh my god, why is this person streaming shirtless? Nobody wants to see your hairy chest. God, that's so sorry, that fucked me up. I'm trying to have a wholesome moment and I just see this skinny white guy with his bare chest. Now wait, let's think about this. Tits out Sunday. It's not that kind of stream. We're gonna raw search. We're gonna find someone out there we can make friends with. As we do. Dun doo doo doo. Yes, I see. Oh shit, Aku is streaming tonight. Fuck it, we'll go hang out with Aku. They're always a fun time. They're always in here. Always giving me hydrations. You know? I don't know how many we got in here, but y'all, if y'all don't know Aku, you're about to find out. They're always playing Baldur's Gate. And it looks like they're with Sarzadi and someone else I don't recognize here. But I think they're continuing their run where they're slapping people with meat sticks. And if you have more questions, you can ask them about it. But yeah. Y'all have a great one.